Where's the... Oh, because I'm over here. Whoopsie. Right here. Yeah. And this goes here, this goes here, this does that. Okay. So, what the... Didn't work. Oop, oop. So, welcome in. There's gonna be more little guardsmen. Welcome in, Eve. Congrats on redeeming first. Thank you for making it. Glad you finally made it. I am not 12 years old. It's just my character. Yeah. Don't worry. Even if you haven't seen the game before, the plot's just like there. The main thing is just the silly little interactions that random people come in. Like if you ever played Papers, Please, the gameplay is based off that. You're gonna have random people coming in, and you gotta either choose to let them in or let them out based on what information you have. Welcome in Advic. Welcome in Hacks. See everyone coming in. And then where is it? Here. So if you haven't seen this game before, we play as this little girl Lil. A lot of stuff happened so far in the last times I played. It starts off, you're the daughter of a guardsman, and you just let people in or out of the town based on your own discretion. But now the princess married someone, but she chooses not to marry them, and she instead married a goblin. Or is choosing to marry a goblin. So now we're at war with the other countries that didn't get accepted into the marriage. No, not all the countries, just the one, the British country. So now we're in the middle of a war, but I'm still working my job. 75% done, so maybe I can finish it today, but we'll see. We'll go as far as I can. I don't remember what happens in this level. Level 9.
Leading to the highest levels of brutality ever recorded, with the pointless bloodshed sure to scar the psyche of all those involved for years to come. Haunting words from one of the survivors of last night's charity bake sale at the Garden District's Haven for the Elderly. And now, news from the war. The battle for the Western Food Reserve Grotto was successful. That is the only detail I have to report. And now, more exclusive audio from what has been dubbed the Goodies for Geezers Bake Sale Massacre.
Oh.
It's my banana bread.
What? Sword fighting question mark.
What was that? Speak up. I wish my grandson was here.
Right. Okay. That's the radio for today. It's all the same stuff.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Already?
Dear Lil, thanks for writing back. Your letter really made my day. Hearing you and everyone back home are doing so well made me sleep easy. So easy, in fact, that I missed the morning bugle and was late for roll call.
Bro, you're gonna get extra drills now.
Boy, was I in trouble. And because I wasn't there, I got stuck with mechanic duty for the next big battle.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
They say this time it'll be fought in the air, and it's my job to help repair the planes. Don't tell anyone, but I really don't know what I'm doing. But your grandfather on your mother's side was a master mechanic, and I'll always remember the words he said to me on my wedding day. If your wife doesn't find you handsome, she better find you handy. So I guess if I investigate each aircraft that comes my way, I'm sure I'll find something to fix, and then help win the battle. Thanks, Granddad.
Yeah.
That goes for you too. If you draft any would-be airmen, make sure there isn't anything on their end that needs fixing first.
I see. So we should make sure not to accept anybody with plane troubles so that our dad doesn't have to fix it.
Anyways, I better go. Draw me a line again, will ya? But this time, maybe don't write such good news. If I get in trouble one more time, who knows what'll happen?
Okay,
Sincerely, Dad.
He spells all of that fine, but then he spells sincerely? Okay.
I'm so glad he's okay. I'll write him another letter tonight.
We chose to give him good news instead of bad news, so that he doesn't get depressed. But getting good news made him a little... maybe he needs a little depression. Okay, my spies have informed me that there's increasing dissatisfaction fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. Do with that information what you will. Wait, what? Increasing dissatisfaction fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. So just the enemy is having their own troubles. I don't care. In addition to the forces that were drafted, the outcome of the last battle was also due to the state of our equipment. Pay attention to what our men, women, and creatures are marching into battle with. I have to pay attention to that? Why don't you give them equipment? Why don't you just like... Okay, whatever. Although the proposal for addressing our little food shortage problem was rushed through council without scrutiny or approval, please extend my associate from Catering Corp every possible courtesy. And don't trouble yourself too terribly with the nature of the plan. Nothing to see here, as they say. Yeah, it's fine. Guardsman Randy's been bought out of forced retirement to supervise our food stores. Welcome back, Randy. Oh, he's back, but he's a food store guardsman. Cool. I may have stolen a deck of tarot cards off an old wandering nomad type woman. So far, everything I predicted has come true. Now the old bag yells something about a curse if the cards were overused as I was running away, but I'm sure it's nothing. Look at me, I'm batting 1,000. I've got all the answers. Call me now. Okay, so he can help us if we're unsure about something in the future. Cool, cool. Okay. Let's stock up our normal stuff. Stock them all filled with... We got a lot of them. We can use them. Okay.
Oh, unhand me, you fools! I must be granted entry immediately!
Why?
Hear
Oh, it's
ye,
you.
hear ye! I have come to relay the terms of the immediate and unconditional surrender of the Sprawl to the Kingdom of Petrod,
No
as
thanks.
dictated by His Royal Highness Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrod.
Shut up, loser.
Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia,
Yes,
daughter
we
of
get
King
this.
Rupert, son of Queen,
Yeah.
daughter of King Algernon, son of Queen
Shut
Rebecca.
up.
Yes, I know who he is. Remember? I told the princess not to marry him, and I'm feeling better about that choice by the second.
Why the fuck would I let you in? Can I just jail you? I mean, I guess you're just a messenger, so jailing you would be pretty bad. But we're already in a war. Let's talk to you once.
Let me in,
Why are
peasant, Princess Desdemona.
Peasant?
Why were you
Wow,
over
I
there?
didn't realize you were royalty.
Well, I'm not.
So that means you are also a peasant, right?
Yeah.
And it's Queen Desdemona now, so put some respect on her name.
Very well. Let me in, person of equal social standing. Queen Desdemona will want to hear what I have to say.
I doubt it.
This guy comes from a hostile enemy nation. I'm not sure I'm buying what he's selling.
I don't think you were talking to me, but you're wrong. I'm selling the straight goods.
The straight goods. Increase stress within the enemy's inner circle. Fostering dissent. So maybe he has... Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Let's talk to Ash.
Terms of immediate and unconditional surrender, is it? Let them in, but make sure you know exactly what is on their mind. You know what they say, keep your enemies close, and your friends so close you're practically kissing.
Is that what they say? I should keep that in mind.
Is that what they say?
Sure is,
Next
and
time
I should know.
I meet
I've
my
a lot
friends.
of friends.
With that philosophy, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Alright. So, let's figure out what he has to say. truth detector. Juice spray. Boop, boop.
It is my intention to divulge the top secret battle plans I have been made privy to the Queen in exchange for food for my people.
Oh, they want food.
We are starving, and if the Sprawl can help us, I will be sure to help you end this conflict to the best of my abilities.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Let's go. Yeah. Get in here.
Thank you. Hopefully this exchange of food for information will help put an end to this bloody war.
He's completely fine that I used this spray to make him say the truth there. He's like, okay. He knows what he got into. Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the Queen and the other people above your pay grade. Oh, hello, new person.
Ahoy, child manning the gate!
Ahoy.
Ahoy! Adult in a basket?
Ha ha! I like your spirit! I am here to enlist in Her Majesty's Air Force!
Air Force? Well, that's not a plane that'll need fixing, I think. No, it'll need... there's no balloon up here. It's gonna need a little bit. Yeah.
Once inflated, my grand contraption shall sail high above the clouds. First I will destroy the enemy air force, and then it will take me no time at all to traverse the entire world at that altitude.
So how does this grand contraption of yours work anyway?
When inflated to almost bursting, this ball will carry me up into the sky, keeping myself inside this wicker basket aloft. Simple science.
Right.
I feel like you're missing some steps.
Where's the ball? Striker, what do you have to say?
He doesn't seem like the type to win us an air battle. Seems more like the adventure tourism wannabe type. Then again, beggars can't be choosers.
I'm not a beggar.
If you can guarantee that his hot air ball will function properly, draft him. Otherwise, this is not Royal Air Force material.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Anything I can use here? Detector X-ray. I really want to whip someone. I don't know when I'm supposed to whip them. Let's just talk again.
I first read about the floating ball machine in a book about a chap going around the world in 80 days. Julie Goblin Vernon, I think his name was.
Yeah, I bet his middle name was just Goblin.
This was many years ago, mind you, so I figure doing the same in 79 days should be a piece of cake. A new record, I'd wager.
Right.
79 days in that floating death trap? How will you go to the bathroom?
The wind and the rain shall be my bum paper.
No.
Yarg! Barf to the max. That sounds like a recipe
Barf
for a
to the
gnarly
max.
rash.
Let me move myself so that you can see a little bit. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I don't trust. There's no and no. Why?
Alas, now I will never prove myself to those bastards at the Royal Academy Club who doubted me. Instead of glory in the air, I shall retire to the countryside.
I want more information out of him.
Perhaps if I lay low and gather stamps from across the globe, I can convince them that I did in fact make my grand journey and traveled around the world in 79 days.
Good luck on your weird side quest.
I guess it's fine.
Hey,
Let's live with it.
I remember you.
You're the cook.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering Corp regarding our services and food management.
Yep.
We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up until the time when this war is resolved in favor of either side.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected ROI.
Less heroic.
Okay, so the catering company was good. Other proposal. Please extend my associate every possible courtesy, and don't trouble yourself with nothing to see here. Alright, so just let him in basically. I still wanna talk to you though.
It has come to our attention that the food rations are being severely mismanaged. If this trend is allowed to continue, the sprawl will be completely out of food in a week.
Are you sure your numbers are correct?
Of course our numbers are correct. All we do is numbers. We eat, sleep, and breathe numbers.
Right.
Sounds like you take this pretty seriously. You must really enjoy cooking.
Cooking has nothing to do with it. This is all about cold, hard facts, which coincidentally is the temperature and consistency of our food.
Nice.
So what's the big plan to save our city?
Soylent Beige nutrient bars.
I don't know what that means.
As per these documents, Soylent Beige is a high-protein foodstuff.
Can I get a look at those documents?
No, you've already used your action point.
What the heck?
Well, you just used an action point being a jerk. Careful you don't run out.
I would never run out of action points. I would properly ration them, unlike you.
Damn.
Uh-oh. You just used another one.
Anyways.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll do the rest of my job. Do you have any weapons or contraband on your person?
All certified members of Catering Corp Incorporated are given a standard issue chef's knife TM. In fact, I am a certified trainer in the use and handling of a Catering Corp Incorporated standard issue chef's knife TM.
Right.
Sorry about that. I hate to brag.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you did.
I want the knife.
All right, pal. Hand over the butter knife.
It's not a butter knife. It's a standard issue chef's knife TM, and I won't part with it. If you won't let me in with it, then I won't be going in.
Oh, fine, keep it.
All right, tough guy. Keep the butter knife.
It's not a butter knife. It's a standard issue chef's knife TM.
Ever use it to spread butter?
Well, sure, but
Like I said, keep the butter knife.
True. Very based. Alright, you can come in.
You may enter, and do your best to help us with our food crisis.
thank you. We at Catering Corp know that you and your general population are going to enjoy eating Soylent Beige nutrient bars as much as we enjoyed making them.
Which isn't very much. Congratulations, you helped with the food shortage crisis. However, it comes at a terrible, terrible cost. But you helped with the food shortage crisis. I don't like that. Let me go back to this guy. I want more information of him, and I also want to do that. So let's go back to him. Yeah.
Ahoy, child manning the gate.
Ahoy.
Ahoy!
Ahoy. How can I prove? What if I like whip you? I think if I whip you, that'd be so great. Smack. What do you think?
Oh, gracious! Your whipping put a hole in my balloon. My glorious expedition is ruined. Thanks a lot, kid.
So if you can handle a whip, then you shouldn't be able to handle. Okay.
Hey, I remember you.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf.
Let's let you in without any heroics, right? Let's go in without any. Just come in here because you're Catering Corp.
You may enter, and do your best to...
Thank you. We.
That's 2-star still? How do I get this up? So just letting him in is not the way. Okay. I want to save my crystal, so I'm gonna go back here again. They're still pretty strong. Well, yeah, but like they're fighting an air battle against planes. Like if you're gonna lose to a whip, what are you gonna do with a
child
bullet?
manning the gate.
So this guy's thing is not fit for war. Yeah, I don't want to use any tools. I'll just not let you in. Let's just talk to you 3 times.
Once inflated.
So I already did this. I see
So
that
how does
again.
this?
When I first read about the floating ball machine in a book about.
79 days?
I did that already. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's talk to Malcolm. What's the future for this guy?
Let me consult the tarot deck for you. I've pulled the Sun card. Just like the tale of Icarus, this clown may fly too close to it and burn up.
Okay, yeah, he's
But
definitely.
don't
not coming.
forget
Oh,
the lesser-known tale of Icarus's brother Freddy, who flew
Freddy.
an appropriate distance from the sun using a basket, a sheet, and a blowtorch. Now this guy's dinky lighter won't do the trick, so if you have a blowtorch handy, give it to him and draft him.
Really? This is what I was supposed to use the blowtorch for.
This is my heat source. Fire. You see, when I fill the balloon with hot air, it goes up. Boom. Science.
You can't just say boom, science, and expect it to work. Do you actually think that tiny lighter is going to be strong enough to inflate a balloon?
That's why I
that
got
big?
my blowtorch back. Okay.
Yes. Why? Do you have something more suitable?
Yeah, I do. And I guess I might as well give it now.
Here, take this. I swiped it from a doe-eyed singing psychopath.
Oh, right. It was from her. How's she doing? She did really well in the war. I saw the right.
Huzzah! Thank you, child. With this, I could sail the world in perhaps even 76 days, give or take.
Right. And then we deny you. But might as well approve you now.
Tally-ho! Now I'll show those smug bastards at the Royal Academy Club who doubted me. With this powerful new heat source, I shall sail high into the sky and into destiny itself. Bon voyage!
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the battle.
Enjoy the war. The crisis. Welcome back.
Hey,
now what do I do
I
with
remember.
you?
Very.
Ash says thing without screening approval, please extend don't trouble yourself too terribly with the nature of the plan. Talking to him 3 times didn't do anything. So let's talk to Ash.
Oh, goody! I've been expecting the catering corp to arrive with a plan to aid us with the food shortage crisis. It's said to be a good, solid plan, and a little more. And that's all I need to hear. Let him in at once so we can begin to address this population growth problem once and for all.
I thought it was a food ration problem.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato. Do I use any of these? Do I need to? I could truth spray again. Truth spray is so useful. You want this rice? No, you don't. Let's talk to Malcolm. What do you got for me?
Let's consult the old tarot cards. Looks like we pulled the guy being hung upside down from a tree card. But he's covered in barbecue sauce.
What?
And there are a bunch of penguins around him. Sounds like your guy and his group of flightless aquatic birds are hiding something pretty twisted. Something tells me don't let him in.
Okay, now I'm gonna truth spray him.
I I feel compelled to verbally dictate Catering Corp's food rationing plan. Item 1. All individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms will be allowed a single 14.7 gram ration of Soylent Beige nutrient bars per day.
A single gram per...
Item 2. Anyone
14
below
grams? How much is that?
71.6 kilograms will be restricted to food scraps and or edible waste, either begged or foraged.
Either begged or foraged.
Item 3. Individuals below 71.6 kilograms who succumb to hunger will be collected and repurposed into said Soylent Beige nutrient bars in order to sufficiently feed the remaining individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms.
You're going to scrap the children and stuff into the bars?
So concludes
so
Catering
efficient.
Corp's extremely efficient plan to solve the sprawl's extreme food shortage crisis.
Collected and repurposed into Soylent Beige nutrient bars? Oh my god! I've got to tell everybody! Soylent Beige is people!
Soylent Beige is people. That's disgusting. 71 kilograms? Yeah, that... If you're above that, then you get a bar. If you're below that, they wait for you to die so they can turn you into more bars. How much is 71 kilograms? What's the limit? Who are they not allowing in? 71 kg to pounds. I need it in American. 156. So if you're below 156, which is a solid amount of people, a good amount. I don't know. They're all gonna be. It's just like Lil's definitely. I don't fucking know. Like less than 100. All the children are just gonna die and become bars.
Not just people, it could be goblins or ogres as well.
Yeah, that's nice. I should have talked to Ash earlier, but whatever. Can I jail him for that? I wanna jail him for that. This is heavier than most girls I know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm jailing him. See ya, buddy.
So I definitely have to send you to jail, knowing what I now know.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Listen, when Soylent Beige hits the streets, it's going to be in short supply, initiating riots. We can make sure you and your family are well stocked for the future.
No, you're not bribing us.
I don't want to eat nutrient bars made out of people.
Again, not exclusively people. We're open to all creatures.
Open to all creatures to be eaten.
Just no.
Soylent Green. if we use a goblin, that'll be Soylent Green. There we go. Alright. Discovered Catering Corp's nefarious plan stopped in his tracks. I mean, people are still starving, but 4-star. Yippee. Fuck that guy. We'll starve. It's fine. I won't die in this game. Goblin.
What's the holdup? I figured most of you Guardian Defender types would be out fighting on the front lines. Let's move it along. I got a Goblin Ball match to set up.
Goblin Ball?
And you are?
Albert St. Lush, manager of the Sprawl Brawlers.
Oh, you suck. Sprawl Brawlers are doo-doo. Corpse starch, long pork. The thing is, like, maybe if they had some kind of variety, right? But it's all just gonna become their bars. It's like, alright, let me talk to you. What do you got?
I didn't think any more home games were being played this season. You know, because of the Siege of the Sprawl, the threat of invasion, and the ongoing war that could destroy us all.
Yeah. Let me in and I'll make sure we get one last game.
Yeah, games
You
are
sound
good.
very confident about that.
What's not to be confident about? I'm a Goblin Ball manager. I've been managing Goblin Ball since you was in diapers. Besides, I've got a plan how we can get a game going.
What's that plan?
Okay, I've gotta know. How are you gonna field a team for a Goblin Ball match?
Most of the choice players from the Sprawl Brawlers are out fighting on the front, protecting the innocent, blah, blah, blah. My plan is grab the best looking prospects from whoever we've got defending the walls, load them up with,
Defending the wall.
how do I say, confidence, and put the team together. Easy peasy.
I don't know about this.
You think that the best of the rest from the Sprawl could really go toe-to-toe with a proper Goblin Ball team?
The best of the rest.
Absolutely. And just between you and me, I think there's a chance we may have the better team. Wink.
No, you can't just say wink.
You didn't actually wink, you know. You just yelled the word wink.
Or did I? Wink.
Wink.
Yeah, you did. Twice.
Food store. So there's nothing else about this guy. I don't want to use Malcolm again, because if I use it too much, it's gonna be a curse on the city or whatever, which I trust. Let's X-ray you, because why not? I guess. Nothing. Oh, what's that on you? Drugs! You're gonna drug them?
What are these? Don't worry about it, kid. Tools of the trade.
Nuh-uh.
So long as the players don't ask any questions about what they're getting, it's totally legit. The secret ingredient is pure basilisk venom. What? You think those on the Milton Marauders ain't doping? You're crazy.
I'm confiscating this. You're not.
Well,
Thank
there
God
ain't
I
no
used
way
it.
I'm gonna win with these bombs now.
Yeah. Bye. Doping is illegal. Come to jail.
What? You can't arrest me. I'm a Goblin Ball legend. Look, can I level with you? I know this will weaken our defenses, but the Sprawl really needs this right now. I really need this right now.
Yeah, you need this. That's how you make money.
And you could probably use this envelope full of gold I've conveniently left for you right there out in the open.
I do want that envelope full of gold. I love bribes. Won't basilisk venom turn people to stone? Maybe if you use it in the correct amount, it'll make their muscles rock solid. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the bribe. I love bribes. Was that like 30 bucks? Are you kidding me? I accepted a bribe for 30 fucking bucks. Well, you can't do anything now.
That's what I'm talking about. See you at the match, kid.
You can't dope anyone, so that's fine. I don't care. Go ahead and lose like you always do. This morally bankrupt NPC brought you down to his level, but the people need a morale boost, and you've got an inside tip. Location unlocked. So we'll be able to watch the game afterwards. We didn't get much because we accepted a bribe. Jailing him would probably be the 4-star, but I need money. Money. No, I'll come back.
Echo!
Echo!
Oh my god, what a lame joke.
What is?
That your name is Echo and
Echo!
I hate myself.
That's a good joke.
What do you want, Echo? And don't you dare say Echo again.
All right, little sister. Chill out.
Chill out,
What
buddy.
are you doing here?
The Mages Guild are all gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Say Echo again. Moving on. Last time. Who summoned? Who summoned?
Who summoned you?
The High Council of the Mages Guild summoned their membership by sending a glowing green light into the sky. A sort of signal that tells us we're all needed.
But what if you weren't looking at the sky at the time?
I get it. The mage signal. Good thing you were looking up.
You're telling me? The reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to. So if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect. Kept people from fearing us. Now it looks like some mages want people to fear us. It won't end well.
Wait, how old are you? No, I don't care. What are the guiding principles?
That sounds to me like a good thing. A set of governing rules to make sure people feel safe? Am I wrong?
I don't think you are, but darker forces in the guild sure do. They think the rules are too strict. They want to use magic to control people, and eventually, the whole kingdom. If we don't stop
Necromancy would
them,
be the
there
best
could be a
wartime magic.
rift
It
in the
really would
guild
be.
itself, with mages on both sides. It's getting pretty hairy.
If necromancy was how it normally is, where it's just you just do a spell and bam, then yeah, because you have like unlimited resources, right? You have your initial army, and whoever you kill ends up getting added to the army because you just necromancy them back. And if your people die, you just bring them back again, right? Unless they're completely gone. But you know, there's a reason demon lords or whatever are always the big bads, the big necromancy guys, because summoning skeletons is a pretty big buff, pretty useful. But then it's like, oh, it's morally wrong and people should rest and blah blah blah. But it's not. It's the meta, you know. You gotta follow the meta. TBH, I'll turn into a lich if necromancer was real. I mean, if you're able to do anything, the thing about if you were a lich IRL, like you'd have to sustain your. No, wait, no, because if you're a lich, you'd be undead too, right? So I was like, you have to sustain yourself, and no one's gonna want to like bargain with you if you're an undead necromancer. But I guess if you just have to sit there, but like you wouldn't really be able to join society. So I don't know what you would do. We're not really in a wartime, or maybe, you know, some people are, but like this isn't really the setting where being a lich would be beneficial in ways. You get free labor, I guess, to do something. I don't know what you would use it for. Oh, let's just eat souls. You just gotta find souls somehow. You're gonna end up being the demon lord. People are gonna hunt you down because you're eating the souls of everyone nearby.
These power crystals are what changed things. Back in my prime, a mage might see one power crystal in a lifetime, and even then it might not be a particularly powerful one. What they're pulling out of that dig site could open the door to worlds of possibilities, and not necessarily good ones.
Yeah. I have a thingy.
I wouldn't normally say this, but I trust you.
Yeah, I trust you
I
in
have
my
a power
life.
crystal here. It's in a machine called the Chronometer 3.
The Chronometer 3000?
Yeah, you know about it?
Yeah. How did you...
For years they've been tinkering with power crystals trying to make a chronometer. Oh, this is pretty spooky stuff. Be careful, Lilith. Too much messing
Lilith.
with space and time can rewrite the whole world.
Yeah, that's the point. That makes sense that Lil's full name could be Lilith. I don't know if it's actually Lilith, but I make zombie what? Why him? What is that supposed to be? It's not like Wyvern. It's not like, I mean zombie when? I mean zombie something. Okay, I can. Anyway, you can come in now.
Thanks, Lil. I better
Let's
get
go.
to the Mages
Yeah,
Guild.
what were you
But first, I
normally-
may stop by the Twisted Sister and grab some grub. Man, have I got a case of the munchies. Rock on, little buddy.
Rock on, bro. Normally if people make spelling mistakes, I try to decipher it and I just move on and, like, you know. But this one, I can't tell what word that is trying to be. Right. Like it's like minor, or like I can see where on the keyboard they might have misclicked or something. But here, I don't know. Rock on. He was here on official guild business. Sure, he's a stoner windbag, but he's good people. He really is. Trust him. Good old man. Oh. There's gonna be like a bear. It's a whole ass bear or dragon. Oh shit, it's a dragon.
Whoa! Stand
Child.
down, Peaches. It's all right.
Peaches.
I'm here for the draft. Well, me and Peaches.
You won't need fixing, so you're good for my dad. She's scared as fuck. Can I whip it? What happens if I whip the dragon? Hey buddy.
You can communicate with...
Peaches. Uh-huh. She's really good at taking direction. Sometimes. I'm still getting the hang of it.
Okay. That's cool.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, you get used to it. It comes with the territory when you're a dragon rider.
Oh.
Oh my god! Can I be you?
Can I be you? That's pretty cool. Obviously Ash is gonna be like, fuck yeah, right? Oh, not Ash, Striker. She's gonna be like, fuck yeah.
Dragons. Dragons are tricky. If trained properly and led with a firm hand, they can tip the scales in our favor. If not, they are unpredictable and hard to coordinate a full offensive with. Do you think this dragon is in capable hands, equipped with the proper tools?
What if I whip you? Will you be able to stop the dragon from killing me? I have extra time reversal, so I can experiment. Roars happily?
Hey, did you hear that? Peaches really responded well to the crack of the whip. If I had time, I'd try to find one of my own. Thanks for the demo.
Okay, so that worked. It's like, yeah. Here, take the whip. I don't really use it.
Look, this whip is only occasionally useful to me. Take it. I have a feeling Peaches will respond to it.
Yeah, there you go. Take the entire whip. I don't care. That's fine.
Wow, thanks. I feel much better with this.
Nice. Lil will receive a replacement. Oh, nice. So I don't even need the. It's not like I'm gonna get rid of her. I was fine if I had to get rid of it forever. Because it's not like I'm gonna whip people that much. But yeah, get in here.
Alright, kid. I think you'll be a welcome addition to the Sprawl's forces.
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. It's something about your character, your moxie, your giant intimidating dragon.
And with this handy new whip you've given me, I'll be sure to send those bad guys running.
Too bad it's a one-time use, but like, you know.
Save the whip for the dragon, kid. Have fun in the war.
Get your own power crystals. Okay.
Attention! Second Lieutenant Wilbur Caboose Orville reporting
Caboose.
for duty.
He's got a big yacht. Alright, buddy.
Are you talking to me?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I have come from the training grounds at the GLA with the finest triplane that Goblin Engineering has to offer, and I am reporting for duty to join Her Majesty's Royal Air Force.
But why are you talking to me with your yacht out there like that? What if I use the whip? This is why I need to save the whip, so I can whip his caboose.
Is that your plane?
Yes, ma'am, indeed it is. A Sop with Gobbo of primo make and model. As I said, the finest that Goblin Engineering has to offer. Would you like to know her name?
Yeah.
Sure. What's her name?
I call her the Green Baron.
She's not green.
Huh. More like the green bucket of bolts.
The fuck? Why are you doing?
That wasn't a very good rejoinder.
Come on, Lil. Do better.
You can work on it. Are they at war with the Gobbo? No. Were you there for the British guy earlier? There were two people that came in to get married to the princess. One of them was a British pompous guy from the Kingdom of Pomp or whatever the fuck he's called. Yeah, so I rejected her or him, and I told her to get with the barbarian lady. She rejected both in the end, but it's the British guys that we're at war with right now. So no, the goblins are she also rejected the barbarian lady because she's in a secret relationship with a goblin. So we're gonna have a goblin lover for our queen. But yeah, so goblins, there's little guys. We're enemies with the British, not goblins. Let's keep talking to you.
I've been flying the Green Baron for years now. Earned my wings under King Oswin himself.
That's nice.
That was back when you didn't see a whole lot of goblins in the air. I spent a ton on human-colored makeup. She's a good plane and true. It's what's inside that counts. Wink.
Stop winking at me.
You don't say wink, you just do it. What's inside, Willie?
That's where the goblin engineering really gets to shine. I'm not at liberty to say exactly what it is, but rest assured, it will blow those bastards away. Haha.
It's a bomb. You're describing a bomb.
You're gonna bomb them. Is that okay? Striker, is this good?
Well, this is just the kind of stand up for yourself and not taking it anymore attitude I want to see in the people of the Sprawl.
British Navy should be the strongest? Well, I won the land battle, because I brought the big boy in. And this is the air battle. I'm assuming there's gonna be a sea battle in the next level?
Welcome the second lieutenant with a salute and a pat on the back, and send him to the runway ASAP.
She likes him.
Oh, maybe take a look at what he's bringing in and make sure it's not going to pose any threat to national security. Then a salute and a hug.
But what's national security? It's a little too late for that. Let's draft you for now. Should be fine. But I'll probably just rewind later.
All right, Second Lieutenant. Head in and report for duty.
And with that, I make for the skies. Tonight, look to the horizon. If you see a large flash followed by a giant boom, you'll know I've hit an inside the park home run.
We're gonna bomb the British.
Wink.
Wink.
Sweet Lord, what have I done?
We accepted a bomber. But as an American, I say, what a grand strategy. They feel it's not gonna end well. I can go back. Oh, but there's a phone call.
Go for Lil.
Lil, Chuck here. I need you to get your butt down to the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters as soon as you can.
Why? What's up?
What's up, Chuck?
My wife, the princess, queen, still not used to that. She has me deploying various non-human
This is the guy
agents,
that
groups,
rizzed the
and creatures
princess.
to help with the war effort, and we've discovered a mole. Like a mole, not like a mole person. Well, I guess it could be a mole person. We're really not sure at this point. Can you come down to the GLA headquarters and help me sort this out?
Why are you asking for my help? I am 12. Why me?
Okay, but like, once again, why me?
Look, sorry, Lil. I know you're just a kid, but you built up quite a reputation for being a fixer. Des was the first person I called, and you were the first person she thought of. Please, can you help a gobbo out?
Oh, I guess if the Queen needs my help, I'll do it. I'll be there as soon as I'm done my shift.
You're a real friend to us non-humes, Lil. See you soon.
Non-humans. Do I want that bomber in? Shit, that's the end of the shift. Can I go back? Yeah, I know I'm good. You pay 20 gold, yes. Normally. So you specifically, let's try to use more crystals and see what you got in that plane. Stop with the caboose.
Attention.
Are you...
Okay, let's try the metal detector. I mean, it's metal.
Ah yes, that is the finishing touch. Julian down at the GLA equipped the plane with it this morning. I don't think he was an engineer, just an enthusiastic volunteer. She's a large bomb we call the Inside the Park Home Run.
It looks really heavy. How does the plane fly with that?
Well, I haven't tried flying with it yet, just taxiing along the runway at a sensible speed. But there's plenty of space for it to roll around back there, with all those loose tanks of fuel and barrels of gunpowder.
Oh. No. That's mine. That's my nuke now.
Well, there's no way I'm letting you in with this. I wouldn't want you to roller through the streets with this inside the park home run in case you end up inside the park and, you know, kablooey.
Yeah, thanks. Now what?
Is that your plane?
Yes, ma'am.
He
Indeed it
does
is.
not care that I stole the bomb. Yeah, what's your name? It's not
I don't know much about planes, but that one kind of looks like a lemon.
a lemon.
I assure you the Green Baron is no lemon.
500
In fact,
kg
I'd say
bomb?
it's lemonade.
Maybe.
I'm not sure if that's better.
I mean, I took the thing. Is there anything else I could do? I could X-ray it for more stuff. Might as well use my crystals. I have a good amount.
I don't think there's anything else.
Oh, no, never mind. She's saying yeah, we're good. You just got to level 10. Oh, nice. Oh, super hell dive. Oh yeah, level 10 is the super hell dive, right? Nice. How is it? Are you able to do it? Or are you getting carried by the online people? I should play more hell divers eventually.
I've been flying the Green Baron for years. That was... She's...
You've got a lot of confidence in.
Not just a pilot, don't you know? Second lieutenant.
Okay. Yes, you're good now, I think. You have no bombs, so you're the one who carries. Oh, nice. So the new enemies and the hard difficulty
All right,
hasn't
Second
done anything?
Lieutenant, head in and report for duty.
But the bomb! How
You
can
know,
I help
well,
in the
you can
war
carry me
without
for
my
sure.
bomb?
I'll help the war.
Trust me, I think it would have done more harm than good.
Yeah.
That was the point!
Just keep your eyes on the skies, flyboy.
Yeah, you can figure it out. Just don't use the bomb. Okay, sounds good. Now we can...
Go for lit.
What's up?
What's...
Why me? But carrying me is a different thing than carrying other people that made it to level 10. Yippee, 20 gold, and then we do a thing, we got our things. We continue. The newer enemies are heavily armored. Oh, so you need like really penetrating armor. You can go GLA. Hey buddies.
Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
What's the scoop so far?
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA.
Oh.
But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poisoned tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor.
Oh, I have to
but
figure out
so
which
far,
one's the
they're all
traitor?
sticking to their stories.
Damn. Truth spray?
Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a corrupted wizard from the guild. Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly
Why?
trust. Think you can help us out?
Trust the truth spray. It always works. Soon anti-armor is very needed. As long as I have a good amount of gun options, it
Well,
works.
I have done this once before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
Oh, that was the tutorial? Help figuring out which of my little childhood friends stole the thing is a tutorial for who's the fucking spy in the war. Okay.
You can interact with each of them twice. They'll just repeat their stories after that.
Okay.
See if you can detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts
Oh
last
boy.
night, and
I
catch
need
them
big
at a
brains
lie.
for this. If anyone can help. Please. We'll see how this goes. And we're on our seat. That's nice. So, 1 by 1. 1, 2. That's more than 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're good. Okay. So, starting from the left. HMG is pretty good now. I bet it would be. That sounds like the thing
Last
for heavy
night,
artillery.
I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole. What more could you ask for?
Hey, who cares? You were with him organizing flyers, but... Is this true, Chuck?
So, Lil, who is it?
No, I don't... Not I.
I'm not sure.
You can calm down.
Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Seasons tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town. As to who the traitor is, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't overthink it. They're a freaking mole person. You're looking for a mole! Come on!
It's the elf? You think it's just the elf? Just because... I mean, why is an elf here, actually? But... We'll see, we'll see.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear.
There was a Goblin Ball game?
I never miss a game, even when they're out of town, like they were last night.
Oh, they were out of town last night, but you went to watch them, so you left town.
I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
They'll remember you because you don't tip. Understandable. If I was paid more, I would tip more, bigger. But you know, yeah, soon. So yeah, I saw in Ogre Town, and they should recognize him because he went out of town. So let me skip over to you. Wait, no, are you an ogre? Or are you an ogre? Let's go to you.
I was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town.
Uh-huh.
It's the truth.
Yeah, right.
It was... All right, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants.
Yeah.
I was out on a date with a human I met last week.
Ooh, slay.
Guess I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
Oh, okay. Anyone can vouch for that, or are you just gonna...
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right.
He says there's a game, but he's the odd one out because those two said there was no game in town.
Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me.
Uh-huh.
I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business.
Right,
I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight, pointy-eared snobs.
Right, just keep deflecting. Now here's the elf.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps?
Everyone's so racist. Yeah, elves, it depends on the media. Because in some media, elves are just assholes. And it's like, alright, buddy. Alright, we get it. You have pointy ears, and sometimes you are magically efficient. But calm down. But this guy is in that line, so yeah, he's eh. What's your fucking
they're
story?
They're half the size, therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time, and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
And what do you say?
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all.
Yeah, it's away
so
game.
I didn't see anyone on my way home.
He's fucking lying.
I don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it.
Right.
Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist.
Understandable.
You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
I wish I had someone who made irresistible desserts. Anyways, so you were saying...
Last night, I was here with Chuck.
You're doing flyers...
Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Season's ticket.
They're playing out of town.
As to who the traitor is...
Yeah, so multiple people said it's out of town, but he said he watched the game. So he's the suspect.
So Lil, who is...
It's
I
you.
think it was...
You. Yeah, it's... What happens if I vote for you? I sort of want to see. But I don't... But if it actually chooses... There's no way. Right? Let's do the actual end. I won't do it. Are you sure? Oh, no. No, I'm
so
not.
So Lil, who is...
Okay.
I think it...
Let's do it. I don't want to... Yeah, it's you.
The Cyclops.
What? Why me?
Because you claimed you went to the Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter. You and your kingdom will burn, and out of the ashes a new glorious nation shall be born.
No, it
Take
won't.
them away, Carl.
Okay, well, we got him. So that's good.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
You heard that stuff too and you couldn't figure it out?
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
Okay, bye. And now we can go to different places. So, let's go to the stadium. Oh, he's back to gamble.
Is there someone hiding behind that tree?
It's me, Fredo. Here to facilitate all of your illegal gambling needs.
He's so addicted.
I thought you were banned.
I was, but I figure I can run faster than that ogre they've got running security. So it's a gamble I'm willing to take. Speaking of gambling...
I do want to place a bet, but not yet. Actually, yeah, let's do it.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
Oh, it's probably gonna lose because they don't have their the drugs. I would imagine being a butch would make a good hiding spot for a necromancer. Being a bush? You mean like a tree bush thing, or you mean like a butcher, like a butcher? Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I imagine being a butcher make a good hiding spot for a necromancer. I mean, it make a good hiding spot for any killer, right? Because you're working with meat, and if you're a butcher, you know how to handle the meats, right? I guess with a necromancer, it depends how much, like, because in the magic is like, it's just it's just a what if, right? We don't know what the specifics would be of an IRL necromancer. Like, do you need to understand all the parts, right? Because in Dungeon Meshi, when they did necromancy, sort of, they had to organize all the bones properly before they could reanimate the dead. So it's like, it's a lot of work. So you're gonna need somebody very skilled in anatomy in that case. So a butcher would have the right things. Oh my gosh, my Oshi. Hi, Katie. Oh my gosh, it's my Oshi, Kate Kido. No, follow her and give her a little bit of money. Give her some money for her situation. Crazy. Great thing. Hopefully you can figure that out. Necromancer just needs a corpse in D&D. Yeah, right? In D&D you just need a corpse. And then you get like the eyes of some people looking at you and be like, oh my god, this guy's doing necromancy again. Oh please, yeah. Yeah, how she doing? Hi, I'm doing alright. You left in the middle of the Roblox. I had to play more Roblox without Keto, but it's fine. It was fun. And then I just played a little bit of Good. Oh, okay. He's fucking hating me. It's crazy. More Roblox. What do you mean later? What's later to you? Like a different day? Yeah, eventually maybe. But yeah. Oh, later today. But I'm gonna be streaming for a while. I wanna finish this game. I think I'm close. So like, finish then Roblox. But there's all these other games too. If I end early enough to play more games, just like, you want to stream just not really. I did my one Roblox stream for my life. I'm pretty good on that. Right now I gotta get frick. I'm fun to play Avenge. Do I want to play? I don't know. Other people like cause the others are all asleep right now. I think. So I don't even know if anyone else. It's just us. You just play Dress to Impress, slay for a little bit. If it's for like a few games, it'd be fine. I guess I could play a little bit. Just a wee bit. But yeah. But right now I got a Gamba.
What a ragtag team this turned out to be. With all their star players off either fighting in or defecting and fleeing from the war, this was a real scramble to find anyone willing to play.
You got your few eager and excited hardcore fans out on the field, but then you got some real slobs they had to drag out of the gutter. But hey, it's the home team, right?
Now they suck ass.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. This team is made up of extremely elderly former Goblin Ball superstars. Their fundamentals are unmatched, but most of them are quite hard of hearing. Can't hear the captain call plays, and it gets a little, shall we say, chaotic out there.
Yeah, but they're still
Their
gonna
star
win.
front man on the tube slide is one to watch, because he tends to wander off, and we don't want him to get lost.
Yeah, I vote for them. The elderly will be, because those guys don't have drugs.
How much are you looking to gamble?
All of my money. All of my money. Yes.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
I believe. I believe.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have time to answer a few questions today?
Yes, I do.
Sure, why not?
Well, that's just great. Brace yourself for some pole zazz. That's a pole, but with pizzazz, in case you forgot.
Yeah, I got it. Pulls ass me.
As you can see, the Sprawl Brawler's mascot is an anthropomorphized version of the Great Sprawl Tree, raising an angry fist at its opponents.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of an ideal Goblin Ball mascot, it should be...
It should be very cuddly. The Sprawl Brawlers should be very cuddly.
Okay, great! And when you picture an animal that embodies the spirit of the Brawlers, you picture a...
I picture a rat on fire.
That's great! Thank you for your time. Please accept this decorative crystal as a token of our thanks.
I love... Oh, thank you. A cuddly rat on fire would be a great mascot.
Buns, buns, buns,
Oh.
buns, 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 buns!
You really like those
Oh
buns.
god, not again.
Wait, why do you keep doing this to me? I didn't even let you in. Why are you here? Should I have jailed
Oh
you?
boy. Well, I got a team together somehow. I didn't get to give him any of the secret sauce, so I've just got to cross my fingers here.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's watch the
some
game.
Goblin.
Time to watch some Goblin Ball.
I don't know if I can really call what we've seen today Goblin Ball. Whoever rustled this motley crew of sprawl men, women, and creatures should be slapped in the mouth.
Slapped in the mouth.
Not to mention the Barranquilla Barracudas. Their star frontsman on the tube slide is playing like he had a stroke. What? What's that?
He had an actual stroke?
I've just been alerted that the Barracuda's star frontsman on the tube slide has suffered a massive stroke. I feel terrible. Now, back to our live coverage.
Gambling.
Although these new brawlers have
Welcome
struggled
back from the
valiantly,
ads.
the
We did some
Barracudas
gambling.
have a slight lead.
I should
Their
win.
only chance is the final triple hopscotch. Number 12 heads into the straightaway, hops, and oh, that's too bad. They only manage the double hopscotch, and the Sprawl Brawlers lose to the Barranquilla
Let's go.
Barracudas.
Let's
Well,
go.
isn't that just a kick in the teeth?
Let's get some money. Finally.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Yeah.
Come back next time for all your illegal...
Yeah, thank you. How do I... Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Press virtual camera. I found out that you can move with the keyboard, with the keyboard, WASD. And that's gonna make things so much easier. Than the Garbies. I got money now, Garby. What you got for me?
Lil, how are you holding up?
Not too many game overs today, Garbs.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
Maybe. Do I give... I guess I should keep the item. Do I keep the bomb? I don't know. I could sell the bomb. It's pretty expensive. But I don't think I should. They're like the shots I can see it can use on someone. But there's no way someone's be like, man, I really wish I had a bomb. And I'm gonna be like, here's a bomb for you. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it to Garby. And then let's buy an upgrade for our next best thing, the X-ray. And then we'll buy a couple crystals. And we're good. We'll save the rest of the money.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
A good joke or a dirty? What kind of dirty joke would a kid say? Is dirty joke gonna be? There's no way it's gonna be like a. I feel like the weird option would be better for the dad though. So let's see. Lil will write a letter that includes a really, really dirty joke. What is a really dirty joke? Lil will write a letter that includes a really, really good joke. Good joke or dirty joke? This is a very tough decision. What would my dad like? He would like a good joke. He's a very joking guy. Maybe he'll like a dirty joke too. Let's just play it safe. We don't want our dad to die out there. We should give him a nice good joke. Yeah. Why would it have an effect on the sprawl?
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda. Can you send it for me?
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
Yippee.
We're all thinking of your dad, Lil.
Thanks. Anybody? Who are
The
you?
Mages Guild is gathering in the sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time.
Yeah, I know. When?
When was that?
The last time was the only time. It was the founding of the Mages Guild itself. Before that, we were divided into factions, gathering with other mages who shared our sense and sensibilities.
Jane Goblin Austin. Yeah, I'm a reader.
Are you sure you're interested in hearing about more lore from this aging stoner? Yeah.
The reason I founded the Mages Guild was
You're
so
the
that we
founder?
wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to.
Yeah. Good thing.
That sounds to me like a good...
I don't think you are. If we don't...
Bye.
Thanks for the chat.
Anytime.
Oh, this is so weird.
Oh, it's
being
your
out
human
with
friend.
you. Anybody could see.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Then what's with that look?
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Oh, brother.
Him too.
Yeah, what do you think?
Baby, relax. Take a deep breath.
Ah, you're right. You do look pretty tonight.
That's more like it.
Oh, alright. Good job, buddy. I think that's it. Okay, go here.
I think I've done everything I...
I do think so. Let's go. We made our money. We made more money from not jailing the guy. Oh, shoot. And thank God it worked. Testicular torsion. Alright.
오야? 오야 오야?
Yeah, oh yeah. Thank you for the follow, Alex Luck. I think I'm like one more away from 500. Maybe this is the day. I announced that like a week ago, but nothing happened. Hey, welcome in
오야?
Rin and Jura
오야?
and Ness and Gnomesai. Oh yeah, thank you for the follow, Gnomesai. You are my 500th follower. Welcome into the cult. My name is Zalotl. I am an axolotl VTuber. There's the sound effect. And yeah, I just said 500 followers. Thank you. Right now I'm playing Little Guardsman. It's a little like Papers, Please, if you've seen that. but I just a lot of random stuff happens. Right now, I'm enlisting people into war, and also doing my guardsman duty of letting people in or out. I jailed a few people, made a couple money, accepted a couple bribes, solved goblin racism. It's very nice. Now let me shout you out so I can see a little thingy. You're playing what? You're playing some Val.
Let me
How was
whip
that?
up my cock real quick.
What?
Oh no, my mic! I just slapped the fuck out of my mic. Not with my cock. Not with my cock. I did not slap my cock. I did not slap my cock on my mic.
I'm sure you didn't. Android 21 is pretty nice though, but yeah, be careful where you swing that thing. Yeah, this is your streamer, guy. What's he doing there? Oh my god. Can I enlist some people into war too? Yeah, I think they have to want to be into war and then I can let them in. But yeah, go ahead. Just tell them to get in and I'll do it. Give me some bribes too. Bribe money type shit on so. Oh man. But yeah, here for the raids. I'm gonna continue playing. I just reached the ending of one of the levels, so it's gonna do like the big
오야?
epilogue.
오야, 오야.
Oh yeah, thank you for the follow, Ness. It'll have like the ending of everybody that I let in or didn't let in, with their scores. Feel free to take a break now that you're done streaming. If you'd like to continue or start watching, go ahead. But if you need food or water or you just need to go to bed, that's perfectly fine. And I know, Rin, you're gonna be resuming stream soon, unless you already did. But yeah, I'm gonna continue now. So, what happened here? This is the first guy. Right, we're at war with the British right now. That's what we're doing. The princess decided to love a goblin instead of a barbarian lady, but now, so the British are angry. So we're here to kill the British. I had to speed run a 20-minute stream. You only streamed for 20 minutes? Damn. I hope you had a very fun 20 minutes. Fuck him up, Zell, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm also 12, by the way. 12-year-old child that they're putting into that they're making all these tough decisions for. I'm glad I typed sooner too. On Twitter Street. Yeah. Thank goodness. A 20-minute stream. Patrolling envoy, Fenton Harcourt III delivered his message to the palace and defected to the sprawl to live out his days manning a shop that repaired bugles and any other brass instruments that required a pursed embouchure. He couldn't be happier with his new adopted home. The queen was able to use the top-secret battle plans to shore up the sprawl's defenses, which made a huge difference, at least for a few days. Having smuggled a few of the food supplement bars known as the Soylent Beige in the prison with him, the catering court rep found himself extremely popular on the inside. The inmates couldn't get enough of those bars, especially Cannibal Ricky. Well, this positive attention landed the catering corp a real rep a job assignment as a cook in the prison. But Soylent Beige is people. We're eating people. And he's still selling that shit and everyone's like, yeah, good job, guy. For the next few months, one by one, the prison inmates seemed to vanish into thin air. There was no evidence of a jailbreak, but the warden knew those prisoners had to be escaping somehow. And the trail led towards the kitchen. Bro, he's still killing people. He's not even just a rep, he's literally the one killing. The warden and his guards raided the cafeteria and made their way into the kitchen, where they discovered a large pot filled with the ingredients for making Soylent Beige. It was filled with people, or at least hacked up pieces of them. The warden immediately sought to question the new cook, but the catering corps rep had managed to escape while they were raiding the kitchen. Okay, he's still out there. When word reached Lieutenant Stryker that her recruits were being drafted onto the Sprawl Brawlers for an illegal game, she hit the roof. When her guardsmen turned ball players were questioned, they named Albert St. Lush as the ringleader. After a record-breakingly brief trial in which the defendant attempted to bribe the judge, the lead prosecutor, half the jury, and court stenographer, Albert St. Lush was found guilty of conspiring to weaken the Sprawl's wartime defense with an illegal goblin ball match. In prison, Albert was confronted by a former player who was busted on steroid charges and was pummeled to death to the great amusement of the other prisoners. He's fucking dead. Alright. Echo arrived at the guild hall just in time to speak out against Tyronius and his plan to demand greatly increased powers for mages from the queen. Echo successfully argued that the guild should use its power to support the city council and guard corps, and help the people the war was hurting instead. Due to Echo's timely intervention, Tyronius did not get the 2/3 majority vote that he needed. He and his followers loudly insisted that the election was stolen, Antaronis vowed to use his own power to stop this war by any means necessary. His people formed a radical group that dubbed itself the Freedom Caucus, and they soon vacated the guild hall in a huff. Echo breathed a sigh of relief at a job well done. He took a trip to his favorite haunt, Sprawl's premier bowling alley Pinheads. It was a pretty righteous way to end the day. Correctly identified as being the traitor, the guilty Cyclops was loaded into a catapult and flung at a brick wall the next morning. There's a lot of people just straight up dying in this fucking... The Sprawl and his secrets were now safe thanks to your masterful detective work. Yippee. And what about the people in the war? Oh, here it is. Time to battle. Bow. Oh, now we win. Easy. As the dawn rose, it was clear that the Sprawl had triumphed. The smoke slowly cleared from the patch of sky where the battle between the clouds had been fought. It was later said that one of the clouds was shaped like a short giraffe, and the other one looked like a bowl of fruit. Using the blowtorch you gave him, Professor Fogg inflated his contraption and rose high into the sky. From his basket, he wrought havoc upon the enemy, even flinging his poops at enemy vessels from above. Okay, the aging academic patted himself on the back for a job well done. The little Primary Dragon Rider, commanding her Dragon Peaches using the bullet beyonder, burned through the enemy's defenses. When they got home from the battle, her father was so proud. He vowed right then and there to leave her in charge more often so he could continue to go down the pub and bet on Goblin Ball. Unencumbered by the inside the park home run bomb, the Wilbur Caboose Orville performed impressive highlighting the Green Baron. In fact, he made impressive 8 kills single-handedly and was awarded the Golden Wings, the highest honor for a Sprawl aviator. He was the first goblin to receive the prestigious. If you got 8 kills, then you don't need the fucking bomb, bruh. And that's the chapter. And now we're going to level 10.
Had to have been one of the more exciting games of Goblin Ball I've ever seen.
I'm sure.
Who'd have thought that the Brawlers and the Barranquilla Barracudas could have come together so last minute and put on a game like that?
Rhonda, did you see the Brawlers' new mascot?
You mean that cuddly rat on fire looking thing?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
I like it.
I hate it.
What?
Well, there we are, split again. And on our most sacred national holiday, St. Swithin's Day.
St. Swithin's Day.
Perfect segue, Rhonda. Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. Just a reminder, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
Okay. Here's the bagpipe music. Oh. Yes. Anyways.
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
Everyone's gotta get a break on St. Swithin's Day. Oh, rats. Oh, rats. Oh, rats.
Come on! Give it back already! Stop saying that!
All right, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
That's not doing
There's
very
a
well.
lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it.
I
These
thought they
rats
owned
are
the
pretty
place.
smart. This one stole a crystal that I found.
I want that crystal.
No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
Meow.
Hey, rat. Meow.
Meow. The rat looks at you with an expression that conveys that it is not only embarrassed for you, but for all humans in existence. Okay. It moves, revealing a major... It lifts because of cringe.
Hey, he
That
gave
works.
it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo! Get out of here.
Okay, jeez. I have to go to work anyways.
No, not you. The rat.
Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Yeah, give it to me. Yippee. Where's Isla?
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Asher's office.
Oh, okay. Where's Simon?
I was supposed to meet him down by the docks.
Okay. Good luck.
I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
That's so true. Squeak.
Don't listen to a word he says.
Squeak. Squeak.
Squeak.
Squeak.
Wait, did you just say the word squeak?
Squeak. Okay. Alright. There's a note. Garvey's Emporium of Wonder will be closed in honor of St. Swithin's Day. Please feel free to take your business to some of the other establishments in town. Oh wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I have you people in a capitalist chokehold. Ha 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 ha. Store will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. P.S. This is Lil. I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note, and they got a shift's worth of crystals if you can track them down. I do want some free crystals. That'd be great. Let's go. All these places to visit. So, let's see. Start the shift, dig site. So, let's go to Ash's office first. What are you doing in here?
Lil? How unexpected.
Where's Travis? Where's that guy?
Does Ash's assistant Travis know you're in here?
Oh, he knows. And he's not happy about it. Councilwoman Ash took me on as her new unpaid intern.
Oh, you're working here now. Everyone's got jobs.
My mom said this will fast track me to get into the youth politician training program for two-faced cutthroats and liars, or the YPTPTFCL. She says it'll help build character.
Yeah.
Yikes. I'm here because I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont won't be able to meet up later. He's, stuck at the office.
Oh, that hard-working lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, crap.
The YPTPTFCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with. And I've got something from Garby if you do.
I do want it.
Okay, what do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's a trivia.
What was the name of the late King Oswin's father?
Oswin's father? I know Desdemona's father. That's Oswin. Who the fuck is Oswin's father? Artemis? Oswin? Maverick? It's gotta be one of these two. There's no way it's Brucey. There's no way it's Oswinus. Let's go with Artemis.
Okay, question 2. What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium?
The I don't know whatever for overpriced food. Yeah, I know this. I named it.
Great. Question 3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
Oh my god, was I supposed to remember that shit? Son of... Buttermilk. I remember Buttermilk. Thank god.
And last one. Mega Rock superstar Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
He plays a guitar, doesn't he? The fuck is a bouzouki? He plays a guitar. Vlad Extreme, yeah.
Okay, that's all the questions. Thanks so much for your help, Lil. Here, take this. It's from Garby.
Thanks. Why'd you give it to me from Garby? Why can't Garby just give it to me? There he is, late King Oswin. Oh, they get around to replacing those with Queen Desdemona. Here, all these books. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Dictators. The survivor's account of the Marley Threepwood Dynasty.
What a fancy collection of bottles.
Okay. Next stop, the docks. Oh, a lot of people.
Oh, Diddums, my trusty valet, we've been so displaced by the war.
Yes, Mum, we have.
It simply must stop by any means necessary.
That's not the
The
any
means necessary to stop war must at all times be relentless, Mum.
How true, Diddums. Mark Goblin Twain, correct?
No, Mum, his cousin Egbert.
Oh, Egbert Twain. Sounds of a large family starting their day can be heard through the flaps of the tent. We'll live in here. Hey, buddy.
Hello there, Lil.
Hello there.
Seamus McGoblin, what brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
But...
No, but this place is awful.
Well, at least you're all together, right?
Oh, not so. One of our boys, teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him. He should be arriving in the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Yeah, teeny Tom McGoblin, I got you. Bribe me. Bribe me. You're poor. You're poor. What can you do for me? For sure.
Of course, Mr. McGoblin.
Oh man, I want bribes, but not from the poor.
Oh, thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
I know I am. Monkey Island, Arstotzka, we get it. You don't need to literally point to your influences. Are these the two games that... What's Arstotzka?
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find the queen and
He's
uncover a
gambling too?
royal prize. How about you, young lady? Care to be a winner? Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you. Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before. Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Shady gambling.
Are you trying to con me, Simon? Uncle Fredo?
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
Okay.
Alright, what's the hustle? It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find the queen.
Uh-huh.
She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, give me a second. Locking in. What's the button for that? Nope. 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 There we go. I'm ready. I think it's here.
Where's the queen?
I don't know. I hope it's here. Yeah.
Congratulations! You found the queen, you won the jackpot.
Let's go. Give me that shit.
You're making it too easy.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
I already told her. Hey,
This
Fredo.
kid's terrible at running a swindle. Who taught him anyways? Oh wait, I did. Am I the problem?
Hey, maybe. You have a hat. Is it a good hat now? You like this hat?
Mr. Fantastico! I haven't seen you around for a bit.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Oh no.
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Well, I'm happy you're home. And that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My
Aw.
journey, it continues. Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
Ooh, we did get a
A
letter.
letter from Dad.
Yippee. Oh, money.
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it, especially that joke you told. I told it to a couple of guys, who told it to a couple of other guys, who then told it to the captain herself. And they all agreed I wouldn't be allowed to tell jokes anymore. I hope everyone at home is doing well. I forgot that before I left for the war, I owed my bookie some money. I put 30 gold in this envelope so you can pay him back for me. His name is Fredo.
How you owe Fredo money? I guess I should give it to him. I really don't want to though. Wait, no, whatever. He's a con. I can con him. No, actually, he's gonna.
This war is tough.
Let's do it. Yeah.
But they say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day, so that's something to look forward to. But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil. Please write back soon. Love, of course, Dad.
Of course I will, Dad.
I better write back to him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
He misses me. Play it now. We write a mushy letter. Sentimental, affectionate letter. Yes. Papa, I miss you dearly. Please return safely.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter that is so fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks and makes him cry to the heavens, "Wow! Now that is one fantastic stamp!"
Yes, indeed.
Or, you know, whatever's the cheapest.
Thanks. This is a bomb. Well, that can't be safe. This is there, though.
This kid's terrible!
I have to give the money to you, Fredo.
This kid's...
I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, bye. I tried. Okay, let's see who's in the dungeon. Oh wait, I forgot I... Dude. It's just him right now? No one's here. Okay. Last thing is the dig site.
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me, are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
It's no, it's the first time
We
right
are not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with the chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever, you know, using it at the guard shed.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius these days.
That's an extremely perceptive observation.
Yes.
You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
Oh, you can upgrade for free. Bat signal? We had Batman guy here earlier. Usually the signal comes before Batman, but I guess sometimes you can do it the other way around. He shows up and then bam, we forgot the signal. If you're gonna do it for free, I guess the truth spray, so I can have 4 for that. Or let's upgrade the ring. I'm gonna need that more.
It is done.
Gee, thanks. That's awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
Wait, what?
What does that mean?
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
That's still pretty vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
So am I.
Fine, don't tell me.
Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
And now we start the shift. Oh no, let's go back to the tavern and tell Lamont that I told the rest. Maybe he can give me another one. Anybody?
I don't need luck.
No. Yeah, nothing for me. Now let's start the shift. Yes. More monsters. Okay, so there's the forest entities. Story: the first transformation from Monday trees to sentient beings, lost history, blah blah blah. The bark of forest entities often the site of cryptic magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. So we see an entity, we use the decoder ring. Next, ghosts. No such thing. NA, being make believe. NA. Okay. There's no such thing as ghosts. You have to remember that. Lycanthropes. Academics are split whether this is magical or medical. You do have blah blah. In most cases, the individual is blissfully unaware, but in some cases they know and thus we seek asylum. Mole people. Group of people. They got they're moles. Blah blah blah. Please do not disfigure them. Do not punt them without the digging. Blah blah blah. Magic practitioners who have broken the thing. Necromancers are bad. It's not illegal. We should not let them enter the sprawl. The Mage's Guild will gladly welcome a fallen wizard who has seen the error of their ways, but not one that wants necromancy. Vampires. Recently, vampire blah blah blah. Covering their ghastly deeds. Recently, as a result of the powerful vampire rights movement led by Fanatic Stream, vampires have come out of the closet, and many have become productive members of society. Nice. Witches. Though they are rare and often indistinguishable, it's possible to encounter a witch while on guard duty. There are tests that can be done to confirm whether they are or not a witch. For example, if the suspected witch weighs the same as a duck, it is confirmed they are made of wood, and therefore a witch. In practical terms, witches are not so different from regular folk. However, beware ulterior motives. They often have a plan on the go, and their moral compasses have a tendency to be, well, differently calibrated. So you can do water or fire. I can't do any of that. Very good or very bad. And zombies. Look, the only zombies we have around here are the old-timey, slow-moving ones, thank God. Treat them like sheep. Herd them around whenever you need them. They're relatively harmless. Biting if they still have teeth, no match for a fast walker. Neutral human size. Okay. That's all of them. So is the night shift? Okay. I'm ready. So, definitely gonna need some decodering. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Should be good.
Why, hello, my dear. I'm just coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards.
Right.
It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass?
Food is good. Nothing. This is just the monster manual, right? Okay. So you could be a witch. Can't call. I can call. This is what the same monster manual.
I've got the first apples of what looks to be a very fruitful harvest. Tee-hee! Just a little gardening humor, dear. I'm using them to make a delicious pie. It's my absolute favorite recipe from my absolute favorite cookbook. See?
Can I, take it?
I don't see
about-
how it could be a fruitful harvest this year. There's a war raging outside our walls. That can't have a positive impact on the orchards.
No, dear, you're right. The orchards were a bit sad. But still, a few good apples, and we should be able to make pies for every grown-up in the sprawl.
Right. Let's look at an X-ray real quick. What's in that basket? An apple. Okay.
I'll share a secret with you. This
What?
is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
I would like to take it.
Sure, give me the apple.
All right, dear. But don't eat it until you...
Oh.
Oh, dear. Night-night, my darling.
What? Game over. Upon eating the bewitched apple, Lil lost consciousness and died. Oh, you straight up. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Why, hello, my...
Yes, I'm sure. Let me truth spray you. When in doubt, truth spray it out. You a witch?
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl. Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies.
Why are they trying to eat everyone? Am I supposed to just go on like nothing happened?
I've got the first. I'm using...
I'm really just saying that this...
No.
I heard the thing. Ma'am, she's gonna kill the children.
She may well seem harmless enough, but I would encourage you to make sure you know this person's true intentions.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for your assistance. I'm gonna jail you. You're going to jail, buddy. Don't. I mean, you may not have done anything yet, but... no.
I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
I don't have a dog.
What? I don't have a dog.
Don't you?
What the fuck?
No.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just have to make you one.
No, you won't. You're going to jail. Oh. Never mind. Putting her to jail is bad. Transformed into a small terrier, you are unable to continue your work as a castle guardsman. Oh my god. She really does just murder me. My bad.
Why, hello, my dear. It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better...
Okay, let's true spray you again.
With all of...
Let's just talk to you.
I'm...
I don't need to see that dialogue. I'm just gonna keep that
I
in.
don't mean to be rude, but are you a witch?
Oh, oh, my dear, it's not rude at all. Of course I'm a witch. It would be rather dangerous being out all alone if I wasn't a witch, wouldn't it? Most people just assume I'm a witch, but it's nice to be asked.
That's nice, but you're gonna eat the children.
Cool. I've never met a witch before.
Haven't you? I wouldn't be so sure. You may have known a witch all your life and just not known it.
What, Abernathy? Anyways, I'm gonna deny you now. To not kill our children.
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
You'll just have to take it somewhere else.
All right, but before I go, I'll share a secret with you. This is...
The magic
wishing apple?
Yes, one...
So if I confiscate it, will I eat it again?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, no, she bites into the fucking apple. Bruh, okay. I died so many times.
Why, hello, my... It's almost. I've got the.
Oh, man.
Well, my dear, the trick is the pie doesn't actually have any apples in it at all.
Oh, well then what are the apples for?
I'm afraid that's a family secret.
Right.
I don't mean to be rude, but... No way. You don't look like a witch.
What does a witch look like then?
I don't know. I've never met a witch before.
Haven't you? I wouldn't be.
Do one more talk and then deny.
What I want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Good or bad, eh? Do you really think it's that easy?
Sometimes.
What may be good for some isn't necessarily good for all, and vice versa. Like everyone else, I suppose I'm both. Which witch do you think I am?
I think you're bad.
You seem like a pretty bad witch to me.
Well, you seem like a pretty bad gate guard to me.
Get out of here. Or will it not get the full stars because I didn't truth swear? We'll see. If it does, then I'll rewind.
Plan.
You'll just have to take...
All right.
No thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
What a clever little girl you are.
She's definitely a witch, but there may be more to the story. My bad. Let's just go back to the beginning then. Let's do it again, but this time with gusto. I have to do this again.
Why, hello. I.
Oh. Oh.
Without.
I don't. No way.
What?
Let me deny you.
But my plan.
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
All right. I'll share it.
Wishing apple. No thanks.
What a clever.
Bye-bye. There we go. Meat pies made out of kids. Well, that's a Kinder surprise. You figured out her dastardly plan and did the right thing. And didn't die. An ant? Yeah, hello.
It is the same little guardsman who denied Scary Tree Monster in our previous encounter.
Yep.
I am here today to attend a meeting at your puny and horribly decorated city hall.
Is that so?
I was successful in my bid to represent the constituents of Darkwood Forest on the outskirts of Kaladar. You are now looking at me, Scary Tree Monster.
Very
I
nice.
ran unopposed and threatened to stomp and thwomp any who entered the race against me. It was a landslide.
Hell yeah. Nice.
No wonder you ran unopposed. I wouldn't want to get stomped and or thwomped either.
Smart kid.
Very nice. Let's use our decoder ring on the ant.
I noticed you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
Okay.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came towards to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain.
Mark Goblin
He
Twain.
was inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
Nice, nice. And also, is he in Ash? Is he
You've reached the office of Councilwoman Ash. This is Isla speaking. How can I help you?
Classy hello, Isla.
Hey, Lil. What's up?
Got a tree monster with a mind to head to City Hall over here.
I'll put you through to the councilwoman. Please hold.
Now listen carefully. There is no time to lose. He isn't the most patient tree monster. You must deny him entry and explain that I would consider it a personal favor if you would go to Caladar and get them to swear allegiance to the sprawl.
But deny him and then have them assert allegiance?
If we get a large enough coalition together, we may be able to put an end to this war once and for all. Thank you for putting me through, Isla. Travis, are you on this call?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
He's still here?
Good. You're fired. Isla, you've got the job.
Unfortunate
Way
Travis.
to go, Isla.
Good job, Isla. So, let's deny him. I was gonna let him in, like, maybe this time I'll let him in, because we're not racist anymore. But we wanna deny him specifically so he can go back and form allegiance.
Councilwoman Ash said she would consider it a personal favor if you would get Caladar to help us out. What do you think?
Curry favor with Power Broker in Sprawl. Mayor Scary Tree Monster accepts.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear.
Now to stomp and thwomp Caladar until they help.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, do that. That's the spirit. Keep stomping and thwomping. You connected Ash to our stompiest, thwompiest new diplomat. Good for you. Yeah. What? Werewolf? No, zombies. Yeah. I get that they're harmless, but like, what am I supposed to do with them? Actually, hard to know where you need them. So, yeah. Right, yeah.
Yep, they sure seem like a bunch of zombies to me.
I don't know what I expected. Striker, what do you think?
Zombies, eh? Not much use on the defensive front. They aren't as dangerous as they seem, you know. But if you send them away, it could act as a roadblock to tie up any enemy units looking to attack the walls head on. Deny them. Nicely, please.
Deny them? Alright. And what does Malcolm think?
Zombies? Ugh. Well, whatever you do, don't send them down here. I have enough brain-dead people to deal with without dealing with the actual brain-dead. Plus, between you and me, they kind of smell.
Oh,
That's
true.
the smell of rotting flesh.
Ew, 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 gross. You deal with them.
Good morning, Akira. It's 5 a.m. You should really not be awake yet, but if you're awake, hello. Time to deny the zombies. No, thank you. Get out of here. Skip a day. Kitty wants to play some.
You
Oh, my
can't
head.
come in today.
1 second. Kitty wants to play some more. A little bit later when I'm done with stream. It's probably in a few hours. You'll probably be up by then. Assuming that was her actually trying to do something, and not just being like, let's do something and then leaving again. Ow, why is my head hurt all of a sudden? As soon as Akira comes in, I get a massive, like the side of my head headache. I don't know what's happening. What do you think that is, Akira? Why do you think this happened? I don't know. Anyways.
They're wandering off. Bye, zombies!
Bye, zombies. That's so mean. No, like literally. I don't know. It's like pulsing, you know, like a. I don't know. It's like the right side of my head. I have no idea why it's happening all of a sudden. But anyways, Lieutenant Striker created an effective human roadblock with these zombies. An enemy broke his toe on a stray femur. Congratulations, zombies. You're saying I'm a headache? No, I'm saying I literally got a headache and you also happened to just come by.
Oh, hi.
Saying,
You must be Lil. I was told to come to these gates so that I
hi,
could be
mole
looked
guy.
after by you. I'll be heading in now unless you need something else from me.
I was told to come by these gates. I can look at them. What you doing here?
So, who told you to come see me?
Aw, geez. It's kind of a top secret project I'm working on. I don't think I should say much more about it. It's on the up and up, but I'm afraid it's also pretty hush-hush.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to truth spray you.
Up and up and hush hush, eh? Well, that all sounds real legit to me. Probably shouldn't even ask any more questions. I should probably just let you right on in.
You're being sarcastic, right?
Yes.
Duh.
I was told you were sarcastic. Good, I am in the right place.
Was that crying? I'm sorry. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Didn't I see you at the GLA? The whole traitor in our midst thing?
Was that you specifically?
Yep, that was me. I always seem to get pulled into those lineups. One of the downsides of being a mole person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really understood the whole mole being a spy thing either.
Nobody knows, and it really hurts my feelings.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
From now on, I'll make it my mission to use mole only to refer to mole people, or actual moles, not traitors or spies.
Yeah, like that makes sense in our thing. But if there's actual mole people, why would we use the word moles?
I really appreciate that.
No problem, buddy. One more time, or should I truth spray you to find out what your I want to find out what your thing is. Truth spray.
The GLA floated a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to access essential supplies from the outside.
Nice.
I'm here to get the project started.
Sounds good.
I'll be off to take care of this top secret assignment. Thanks, kid. I knew I was right to come to your gate.
Of course, buddy. You heard the details of the tunnel plan finally coming to fruition. Remember the one we first told you about in level 8? Yeah, I remember. Tunnel plan. Next. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh shit, it's the psychopath. She's not even hiding anymore.
Holy hell! You are actually a nightmare come to life.
Is it the belt?
What? No.
Is it the knife and the hockey mask?
And the knife glove. Yes.
Are you sure it's not the belt? Because I have a big job interview today, and I don't want anything to ruin it.
It's not the belt.
Okay, well, you're not a monster. You're just a different kind of monster. Yeah. So, what you here for?
So, what's your name?
Greaves. First name, Stabatha.
Stabatha Greaves. Terrifying
Oh, you're
figure
a
of
different
utter
person.
horror. I do not have you on my list.
Oh, they don't know I'm coming.
And you said you had a job interview today in the sprawl?
Well, Not in the sprawl, but cutting through would save me some travel time. I'm headed to the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Scream and Die. I'm applying to be a camp counselor. Well, reapplying.
Right.
Outdoor wilderness? I didn't know there was such a thing as indoor wilderness.
What do you think houseplants are?
Touche.
True. All right. Striker, what do you think about this?
The phone lines, they don't work. It looks like the wire was cut.
Oh.
Yeah, you caught me. It's a thing I do to make sure the people I want to kill can't call for help.
Oh.
But you don't want to kill me, right?
Depends on if you let me in or not. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
I'm gonna whip you now. Back, I say. What's that?
Whoa, what the heck was that?
What was what?
That flash in your chest with all the weird writing.
Oh, that old thing? That's a demonic hex that appeared over my heart the night that I died. It gives me the unnatural strength and endless stamina I need to hunt down camp counselors in the woods at night.
Oh.
Looks good on you.
That's cool. Oh, and that didn't use the thing, so I can kill you. I mean, I know you're evil, so it's not like I need to really check anything specific, but... so you're undead, huh? Anything else you got on you? No? Oh. Yeah,
Yep, there's your problem right there. Gonna be hard to get rid of that bugger. Seems to be written in a different language, so we're gonna need foreign parts to fix her.
Oh, wait, if it's runes, maybe I should use a decoder.
Oh, I don't want it removed. It gives me the unnatural strength and endless stamina I need to hunt down camp counselors in the woods at night.
I see. Can I restart now? No, I have to continue. So let's try to jail her. I think she'll probably just kill me.
Tabitha Greaves, you are hereby under arrest for the crime of wanting to kill a bunch of teenagers.
I don't want to kill them. It's just been my sole purpose, driven by demonic motivation since I was raised from the dead.
Right.
Save it for the courts. So long, Tabitha.
Oh, she doesn't try to kill me. She's perfectly fine. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, I forgot I cut your phone line and didn't fix it. I hate to leave you vulnerable.
That's very considerate of you, Tabitha. How did you escape the guards taking you to prison?
Oh, I killed them.
Oh.
Anyways, guess I'm taking the long way to Lake Scream and Die. If I don't get the job, because I was running late, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Right.
Oh God, what have I done?
Not the best. Your impulses to jail this horror show is correct, but as a result of your actions, a half-dozen guards were brutally murdered. So that's not great. Was there a way to stop her once and for all? I think there was. I think I'm gonna go back and try that again. Let's find the rune, and then let's decode it, and then let's do something.
Hello.
Is it? And is.
Wait.
Whoa! What the heck was that flash?
Demonic writing. Then I use the decoder ring.
Did you just decode the hex on my heart without asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did. I'm sorry.
That's a little presumptuous.
Right.
I don't have to read it if you don't want me to.
No, go ahead. I'm curious what it says myself.
It translates to, if this hex is read out loud, the cursed shall return to whence they came.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Wait, on second thought, no!
Okay, bye. Oh.
Carol? Booby and Family Son.
Hi, you're back.
Hey, I remember you. How have things been?
You gonna leave now, or, is it like, again? Oh.
Well, this has been one for the books.
Uh-huh. You exorcised the demon inhabiting this undead serial killer. Bravo. Okay, that's good. And I met the demon again. I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but... Okay.
We got a call. There may or may not be something strange going on in your general vicinity.
Ghosts aren't real.
Who are you now?
Ghost finders.
Ghost finders. 2 people.
Ghost finders? So what, you find ghosts?
That's right.
People call us when they suspect some paranormal activities. We come in and we find out what's what.
You sound exactly like Fredo.
Uh-huh, ghost finders, eh? So what do you do when you find these ghosts?
Well, it's tough to say. Technically speaking, we haven't found one yet.
Right.
But we sure have come pretty darn close.
Come on, man. You're full of
Oh.
Whoa, where did a nice kid like you hear language like that?
My dad. That's what he says about the Goblin Ball referees.
Anything I want to use on these guys? It's not like they're bad. So let's just call Malcolm.
Oh, fantastic! Send them to the dungeon at once.
To the dungeon?
You called for these guys?
What? No, of course not. But we have a lot of ghosts kicking around down here, and I'd love to get a good look at one.
I've always been told that ghosts don't exist.
What? Of course they do. Ghosts are figments of overactive imaginations, like mine. Tell you what, there's 20 bucks in it for you if you send the ghost finders down here.
You mean send them to jail?
I always do, baby.
Okay, what about you, Ash? I could send them to jail for money. I probably will.
You've reached the office of Councilwoman Ash.
Nice phone manners, Isla.
Hey, Lil, what's up?
I've got some ghost finders at the gate. What do you think I should do?
Oh my. Okay. I'm probably not supposed to know this, but I overheard a phone call between Malcolm and Queen Desdemona, and they were talking about bringing these guys in about some ghost she thinks she saw. I'd call Malcolm if I were you.
Call Malcolm. Good thing I already did. Alright, send them to jail. I'm so smart. I knew Malcolm was the right play.
I guess we'll have to take our equipment to the jail and see if we can find any ghosts there. And remember, kid, if there's something strange and it don't look good,
just go already.
Who you gonna call?
Ghost finders.
Ghost finders. Ghosts definitely don't exist. 99.9% positive. But you should head down to Malcolm's office to be extra sure. Location unlocked. Very nice, very nice. 4 stars. Hello again.
It is imperative that you invite me in. The sun is coming up.
That's true. Okay.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah, go ahead. I've seen you before. Go ahead and come in. That's fine. Yippee. Due to your exceptional job performance, you got 30 gold. So what do you... Oh, okay, so if I took too long, he would just die. Cool. All good. 4-star everything. I'm ballin'. I've been ballin' recently. I wish that the achievements would actually show up. Whatever. So let's head to the dungeon and see if he found any ghosts. Those idiots claiming to be ghost finders actually found a ghost. But don't worry, I've locked it in my office. Oh, it's Lil. Blah, blah, blah. Ghosts can't move through doors, right? Please find your 20 gold taped to the back of this note. Oh, thanks. Oh, and then we open the door. Oh, it's the king. Hey there.
My hour is almost come.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing, revenge my foul and most unnatural murder.
You were murdered?
Murder? Who done it?
That villainous mage Tyronius Athanatos.
Uh-oh.
How?
With juice of cursed Hebenon in a vial, and in the porches of mine ears did pour the leprous distilment.
Right.
He poured poison in your ear? That's a really weird way to kill someone.
Remember me.
Okay.
Whoa, I knew that Tyronius was no good, but this is another level.
He's committed treason. Okay, and then we just leave. Alright, anyways, I'm going to bed. Very cool, very cool. Oh. Hey, buddy. Tacos.
Let me guess, we're finally gonna have the best friend taco party I've been dreaming about since level 5.
Yeah, where are the tacos at?
Excuse me, what?
You're not a part of this, Chuck.
Lil, I have something important to discuss with you.
Oh, she's serious. The necklace.
What's the story with the new bling?
It was a gift from Tyronius on behalf of the Mages Guild to keep me safe.
Right.
Tyronius has been giving me big bad guy energy since level 1. I would ditch that amulet immediately.
That is for me to decide. Lil, I have something I need to tell you.
Desi, I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us.
I am not having this conversation again. It is entirely inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift.
What?
But we're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think.
need to keep working.
I feel like in lots of little ways I've been, I don't know, changing the course of fate.
Desi, sure, she's a kid. And no, it's probably not fair. But she's proven she's more than meets the eye plenty of times. You were the reason I asked her to uncover the spy in the GLA.
True as that may be, it's time she was relieved of her duty.
Tyronius really just doesn't want me. I'm confused.
Where is all of this coming from? I thought we were, you know, friends.
Friends? With you? Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown? Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character.
Right.
Tyronius? He's nuts, and he gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say?
Because he has accepted the role as my advisor.
He's your 4th advisor?
4th, and perhaps only, if the other 3 remain so utterly useless.
You're gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get Shit Cannon Ash and Malcolm, but don't you think it's better to, you know, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions?
Not anymore. And neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it is time for this little game to be over.
These don't sound like your words.
She's right, honey. They don't.
Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the Queen of the Sprawl.
Desdemona, listen to yourself.
I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy... I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now. Lil, I'm sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck,
she tried to
home.
call her hubby filthy. Resist.
This doesn't make make any sense. I've worked my ass off for you and the bloody sprawl, not to mention the idiot triplet advisors, and now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
You can't quit. You were already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
That's crazy. What am I gonna do now? And now the epilogues. Lil had foiled Brunhilde the morally questionables, to say the least, plan to fatten the children of the sprawl with candy and then bake them into pies. The witch left in a huff. She took a hard look at her scheme and really thought about why people were so disgusted at the idea of eating pies made out of children. So she pivoted and created a line of vegan apple pies. After months of tweaking her recipe to perfection, she baked some of the most incredible pies you've ever tasted. She made the cover of the Sprawl Tatler newspaper and was declared best new restaurant. There was much rejoicing. If only we just didn't eat children, it would have made things so much easier. Steal the gem? That's what I was like, bro, it's obviously the necklace is controlling her. Let me just yoink that shit. Let me just grab the whip from the shed and start whipping her. Mayor Scary Tree Monster stomped his way to Kaladar, ready to enact Councilwoman Ashley's plan to convince them to swear allegiance to the Sprawl. But upon his arrival, he observed a fleet of lumber company vehicles ready to cut down his beloved forest. It seems that Councilwoman Ash's diplomatic mission was actually a distraction to keep Mayor Scary Tree Monster from voting on a controversial new bill. A bill that included, among other things, plans to cut down Darkwood Forest. Upon this discovery, he turned around and stomped back to the Sprawl. Mayor Scary Tree Monster arrived at the Sprawl City Hall too late to stop Bill, used Darkwood Forest lumber to build orphanages for sick and injured children separated from their parents by the war and helped them get their parents back from being signed into law. This was the lowest point in Mayor Scary Tree Monster's political career. Sent out as cannon fodder by Lieutenant Stryker, which brought precious time for the citizens of the Sprawl, the zombies were eventually hacked to pieces by the enemy forces surrounding the castle walls. Later, a ceremony was held and a rock was placed on the site of the brave zombie massacre in recognition of their sacrifice. As years went by, people forgot exactly which rock it was that commemorated this act, and eventually they forgot that it happened altogether. History's a bitch. With the arrival of Punxsutawney Polly, the build a secret tunnel to get to supplies from the outside plan could officially get underway. The project was completed in record time, with team leader Polly attributing some of its success to having had the opportunity to unpack and talk through the secret plan on his way to the city. For the first time in months, substantial amount of food has made its way into this sprawl, so talking about it made it easier for him. Good. Keep yapping. Decoding the hex on Stabatha Grieve's heart exorcised the demon and freed the soul from its clutches. In death, she was finally at peace. Stabatha's former friends, the counselors from the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Scream and Die, ended their summer contracts and went home, but they were plagued by the guilt they felt for their part in Stabatha's death. Could they really just go back to their normal lives after what they had done? 1 year later, they met back up at Lake Scream and Die. They were all starting to crack under the weight of their secret. In fact, assistant head counselor Mitch Morrison suggested they all turn themselves in. He couldn't live with it anymore. He needed to tell the authorities what they had done last summer to assuage his guilty conscience, but the others didn't like this plan. They knew they couldn't let Mitch confess to their crimes. They had to silence him. With 2 murders now in their hands, the group of camp counselors went on their separate ways once again, assured that the secret was safe for now. This is murder. Everyone's just dying. The demon Lilith exorcised from Stabatha found a perfect new home in Mitch Morrison, and the cycle continues. I see. The Ghost Finders were never again able to replicate their trick of making the ghost of King Osmond appear, nor were they able to convince anyone that they actually did it in the first place. As a result, the duo was forcibly committed to the Sisters of Charity Psychiatric Hospital for the differently minded and delusional. To be fair to the intake nurse of the hospital, the only witness the Ghost Finders could produce of their one act of actual ghost finding was the well-known and very psychotic court jester. Count Heinrich von Pyre's wedding started beautifully, till that pesky Van Helsing showed up and killed the obvious vampire just before sunrise, which would have been the most romantic part of the story. He killed the vampire? Why'd I let him in? Why is everyone just dying? On the plus side, Mirna Herkin was freed from the Count's curse and control, and eventually rekindled a romance with her fling Jonathan. Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. The Sprawl lost one of its best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Heinrich. You were too beautiful for this world. Okay, so he's dead. I let him in safely and he's dead. That's cool, that's cool.
And the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Oh no. Okay, well, they're gone. Oh,
Hey,
new letter.
a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here.
Oh, he hasn't received it yet.
Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle.
Naval battle.
Even though I don't
Here it
have
comes,
any
the
training
British.
at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines.
Oh god, he's on the front lines of that?
But don't worry, I overheard the Admiral say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one.
Yeah.
But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right?
Okay, so I just have to not let any sea creatures in, or people that will be swimming.
I don't really know what's in store for me, but I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we
But
can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck.
But I'm
I
out
think
of
I'll
duty,
need it
aren't
this
I? I'm
time.
fired.
Love, Dad.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity!
Okay, so I know my plan. Am I going to the shed? I am.
I heard the news this is your last shift down here at the shed.
Sad. How?
How'd you hear?
Cecil told me. He's actually been running interference for you behind the scenes this whole game.
Oh, that's crazy.
He wanted me to make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
Thank you. So I should really just spend everything, right? Let's increase these two. Actually, let's get more truth spray. Truth spray's been get botted. Let's get with truth spray, and then let's get the bulbs actually were pretty useful. But let's get a metal detector. Well, if this is the last shift, then we can use all these anyways. Let's upgrade these. I won't need
Are
any
you
more.
sure you've got everything you need? I've got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
I'm sure.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
Spent all my money so that hopefully I won't need money later. Okay, here's the royal writ. This message is for Guardsman Lil. Hi, Lil. With this chop, right? Hi, Lil. They're letting me add something to the writ. Isn't that neat? I just want to let you know that Cyclops was the mole, and the GLA has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. Sorry I couldn't convince Desi to keep you on longer. And then from Middle Manager Mike Melroy. Who? Someone left the door to the food reserves open last night and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy. We'll need to restock a fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. Oh no. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues. He is officially exiled from the Sprawl. That's crazy, but they finally let him back in to get a job and he messes up again, like 2 days later. Okay, we have confirmed once again that the previous battle was won in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds. See if there's any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up. We have put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl Treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Try not to overspend the Queen's money. If you get the best bang for our buck, It will be reflected in your star ranking. And then, as a hooligan of the sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphan youths. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real things, so watch out for children. Okay. I'm ready. I got 23. This is what we're gonna do. Ba-ba-ba. Get everything just full. I'm balling. Okay. Hello.
Oh, hi, it's me, Kelly.
I remember
you from the wedding. You didn't want Monty's soup. Can't blame you. If I didn't work there, I wouldn't want it either.
Yeah.
I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
That's nice. Can I look inside, please? That looks like sacks of stuff, but I'd like to see more.
Whoa, your wagon is full of rotten food.
Well, it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
That's really not great.
That's not good. We need fresh, non-rotten food. I didn't
know Monty's was part of the war effort.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to the Monty's in Caladar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
Get out the heels.
Why did you wear heels to make such a long walk? Don't you have any hiking boots?
Psst, I can do it all and look good while doing it, honey.
You could also look good in hiking boots, though, or whatever. Let's talk to Ash about this.
Finally, some food! Even if it is Monty's. Home of the soup, my foot. She says she walked here from Caladar, eh? That's quite a journey. Make sure it's edible, would you? If it is, even I will pull up a bowl. Could I have truly fallen so far?
Anyway, I won't jail you, but no, you don't give me rotten food, buddy. Goodbye. Took a little too long.
Hey, kid, I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
Free rotten food. Okay. Yes, the sprawl is desperate for food, but it's not desperate for dysentery. Good catch, guardsman. Thank you. Oh, you're back.
A blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day. How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position?
What do you mean? I didn't ruin your
Thank
day.
the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade. If I still had it. Kapla!
Kabla. What's up, buddy?
Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the Kingdom of Petrard. This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Petrardians, and your city has been ruined. Much in the same way as you ruined my wedding.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have at least some sympathy. Maybe Marvog can intervene and stop the war.
We could have this war settled in no time. Those bloated Petrardians stand no chance against the might of Marvog. But your queen would have to make a compelling argument why we should help her now.
That's true. Striker, what do you say about her?
While not technically an enemy of the state, I doubt much good will come from them after the fiasco that was the royal wedding.
Yeah.
Who knows? They could be a mole for the enemy. I'm not sure how best to sniff out their intentions, but use your tools and see what you can find out.
I wonder if there's something like the truth spray to get the truth out of her.
I have come to offer a deal with the Sprawl. Give us food in sufficient amounts to continue the ballet, and Marvog will provide powerful warriors to protect you from attack. If you let me in, we shall proceed. If not, you can protect yourselves.
Protection is good. We have not a lot of food, but a decent amount. So go ahead. Get in here.
Glory shall come to Marvog this day.
Kapla.
Kapla.
Well, Kaplad, little one. Kapla!
Kapla. Having heard the true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and other people above your pay grade. Why is it not full? I don't know, whatever. Good enough for me. Hello, you're a mermaid, so I
Hail,
won't let you in.
Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
What do you need?
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Thalassocracy. It's the word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Right.
Huh, learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed...
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the Sprawl. That's the end.
Nice.
That's wonderful news. A new ally in our hour of need? Oh, thank you, good Marabella of Bubbletown, for your message. Are you a warlike people?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it.
Mm-hmm.
We used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
That's nice.
Oh, that's rather sad.
Okay, so you're good, but the thing is that if I get a sea monster, then I don't want seaborne creatures, right? Let's talk to Striker.
The mer people of Bubbletown are fearsome warriors. They would be an absolute asset in our quest to control the waterways around the Sprawl. Armed with tridents, they could fight off any takers if they have enough support. Great find, guardsman.
So absolutely let them in.
I was given the message to deliver to you in this old shell. This shell retains sound.
Ooh.
They say it can even hold on to sounds from many years ago, like an archive or time capsule. I've always wondered what other sounds might be hidden in this shell.
That's cool. How can you hear what else is inside the shell?
That I don't know. I only know how to access this message. They say the instruction manual for it was lost many years ago.
I want to go back and decode it.
They say a lot of things, don't they?
Let's deny you though.
Sorry, Marabella. It's looking like you're not going to be drafted today.
Very well. The mer people of Bubbletown will sit this battle out. We wish you strength in the fight to come. And remember, if you ever see a swell of water crash onto the shore, think of us mer people and simply...
Wave?
No. Shout hello as loud as you can. It's hard to hear you people down below.
Okay. But I do want to do that. I want to decode and then deny her again. And then if I find a sea creature...
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary.
Oh, hello.
Your move, kid.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, what's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in. I'm taking the same info about the sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
How do I know you're good for it?
A Bangalorian always keeps their word.
Bangalorian.
Okay, how much?
All right, 1,000 gold.
500 gold.
Fine, 500 gold.
Who's the one that said we need money? It'd be this. Get the best bang. Yeah.
A Bangalorian, eh? Interesting. Bangalorians hear much and speak little. This one must be in dire straits to be making this deal. Squeeze him. Use those negotiating tactics we've spent all those sessions honing.
What sessions?
What sessions?
Damn it, Travis! I distinctly remember putting a memo on that idiot's desk to schedule sessions with you. Somebody's fired. Again.
So, what do I do?
Step 1, negotiate. Thank you for attending the session.
Cool, cool. What you got in there?
Tools of the trade. You have yours, I have mine.
You have a gun. Very cool. I want that.
Yoink.
Yoink.
What? Aw, dang it.
Thank you. I like his free gun. Yeah, let's let you in. Oh no, they're not up. Yeah.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed upon price of 500 gold.
Here, take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
Thank you. I got you a discount, so it's fine, right? Yeah. Bangalorian will aid in the defense of the sprawl, and you got him for his lowest possible price. Teasing him's good. Let's go. I'm just gonna keep this. I'm not gonna rewind. Oh, hello.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of B and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
Geary, it's me, Lil, remember? Magnus the Magnificent?
Yeah, I remember. You're the magician.
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild. I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming a full-fledged mage, a card-carrying member of the guild. Heading in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos.
Oh.
He's not much for having a laugh, but I've learned so much from him.
I didn't know that you had any magical abilities at all. Didn't seem like you did last time we met anyway.
Well, I'm just a late bloomer. Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice, as we are called in the guild.
Right. I want to truth spray you. For Secrets of Tyronius.
I've been summoned to the side of my mentor, the powerful Master Tyronius Athanatos. He is pushing the Mages Guild toward what he has dubbed a grand realignment, putting mages at their proper place in the center of power. If I play my cards right, I could end up being Tyronius's right-hand goblin. Any day now, we will rise again.
Right.
My magical skills have flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins.
I want that. Yoink.
My wand! My power
crystal. You tricked us into giving it to you. The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us. Our power, our present.
You seem really
Oh, he's gonna
precious
give that
about
to
it.
the. You seem really precious about yeah. You took away this darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin's new toy. He's getting too precious about it anyway, and we don't even have to deny him. Or finish. Let's go. Very nice. Oh, pirate.
Avast, Petey! There blows a fine upstanding guardsman.
Upstanding guardsman,
Alright.
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the sprawl's waterways. Yarr!
Yarr.
So, you're saying you'd like to be drafted?
Aye. That's a much more concise way to say it. Yarr!
Yeah.
Ahoy there, landlubber. The name's Captain Jane Pigeon, and this here's me fine feathered matey Pete. Though yous can call him Petey if you're an old sea dog like me. Yar har har.
Old sea dog,
He's.
Please stop using that stupid voice. I'm not a tourist.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Just like, yeah, whatever.
It's a character choice,
Is she gonna just stop though?
I'm captain of a ship called the Fermenter. Kind of a play on words there. We actually operate primarily as a brewery. We transport our beer on the ship and sell it to markets via an interconnected series of waterways. Surprisingly economical to take the beer to the customers rather than have them come to us.
Surprisingly economical,
Nice.
I'm so relieved to hear that. I thought you were like a pirate, you know, plunder and booty and all that.
I mean, we know our way around booty.
Okay.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't just say that.
Yeah. And then let's talk to Stryker. Probably good looking thing, but.
Pirates, eh? This is not that tricky. If you let them go off to battle, they'll drink their grog and be no match for the enemy. Take their beer and send in the pirates.
Take the beer. Oh. Oh, that would have been nice. Well, let's let you in first, and then I'll go back. Because you're not actual pirates, so it's not like you're gonna drink all your beer.
Thank you. I will serve the seas of the sprawl with dignity and passion. The enemy will not get through. You won't regret drafting me today.
Regret it,
I want to go back. Please let me go back without having to do a whole thing. Whatever. Hello.
Hello. I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
Aww.
Oh, are you the little guy?
What's your name, little buddy?
My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin
Yeah.
on account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
Aw, what happened to your leg?
It fell off.
Oh.
Aren't limbs supposed to, you know, stay attached?
I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to see some ID.
I'm too poor to have ID.
Right.
If I let you in here, how do I know you're not gonna terrorize the neighborhood, huh? Maybe break a few hearts while you're at it?
The only thing I'm worried about breaking is another of me tooths. It's hard not to, though, when you've been eating rocks all day.
Oh my god, don't you have any real food?
I do. I just eat rocks for fun.
Have you ever tried throwing the rocks?
I'm too poor for throwing rocks.
What?
Eating rocks can't be all that fun.
It's not, and it's worse getting them out.
Then why would you do it?
Tell me, boy, what day is today?
Today? Why, it's the day after St. Swithin's Day.
Do you know the poultry shop in the sprawl at the corner?
I should hope I do.
Go and buy the prize turkey that was hanging in the window.
What? The one as big as me?
Sure, go and buy it. Go and tell them to bring it here, that I may tell them to deliver it to the docks to feed your wonderful family. Come back with the man, and I'll give you a shilling.
What's a shilling?
It's gold. Go on now.
Yes, Mum. Thanks for this. You're one of the good ones.
I am one of the good ones. Charles Goblins Dickens and Teeny Tom, who did not die, rushed home to his family at the trucks with a prize turkey they couldn't afford. Nice. Let me go back to this draft, and let's take away their beer, if we can. Ma'am. Mom. What? What? The kid's mom? What? Who mom?
Avast!
So,
let's talk to you. Let's get rid of your voice.
Yeah.
The kids? Yeah, they got the Seamus McGoblin and his wife and whatever else.
This is a standard keg of our IPA. Has lots of big, punchy hops and a refreshing grapefruit note to help balance it out.
Refreshing grapefruit,
Thanks.
We call it grog, because, you know, pirates.
Yar!
Hehe. Alright. I'm pretty good now.
I'm captain of a ship called the
I'm so relieved to hear that.
I mean,
I'm gonna pretend you.
Okay, and you're all good. Let me put you in. Thank you for the beer. Grog is rum plus
Thank
water.
you. I will serve the seas of
True.
the sprawl with dignity and passion.
It's not
The
actual
enemy
grog.
will not get through. You won't.
Regret.
It's not actual grog. They're just naming it grog because it's their pirate theme. But yeah, I didn't know what grog actually was, so it's just watered down rum.
Hello. I'm.
Oh. What's your
Spam talking to you. You're good. Trust.
I know. Him an artist? No, Mum. He has a real job. He's a painter. He paints things.
He paints things. Very true.
If I let you in here,
I did.
have eating right?
Yes.
Tell me, boy. Do you? Oh, go. Oh, it's.
I have no money, but sure, I'll buy it for you. Grog is a naval thing, not really just a pirate thing. Oh, is it? I mean, I guess they would still drink it out there, whether they're pirate or not. But yeah, some good for them. I don't drink, so I don't care either way. Oh, hello, new guy.
Hi. Is this where to sign up for the draft?
Is this the sea monster?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
This is the last guy, so.
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
Yeah.
Does Dennis want to fight?
He wants to fight, all right, and he is very good at it. I promise you.
Grog is a way to keep water fresh. It's a way to keep water fresh. You keep water fresh by soaking it in rum or mixing it with rum. Does water not stay fresh? How does the rum make it? I see that was the one I could figure out through context. How does adding rum to water make the water fresh and not make just the rum watery? What do you think, Striker? Lenny fishing?
Huh. I had heard rumblings of underground fish fights happening down by the docks in the past. I suppose there is the tiniest chance this could be a fighting fish. If it is, they are rather dangerous, and that could be a big win for us. Or a liability. One or the other.
Alright.
He really is quite a violent fish.
How do we prove it?
Will it be safe to have him out there fighting?
So long as no one else you want to keep safe is out there, he'll tear right through anyone or anything in his path.
That's why I put the mermaids away. Yeah, come in here. I sure wish the mermaids were there though, because the mermaids were pretty cool. But yeah.
Okay, here's your paperwork. Welcome to the war effort.
Not me, remember? It's for the fish.
Got it. The fish is in.
The fish is in. If keeping the water in wooden barrel, it would go bad? Oh, why do we use wooden barrels to keep water then? Or, yeah. We got 30 gold. Yippee. Or grow out. Oh, that's true. Moldy water. Moldy barrels. Eh. Oh, what's happening? Karate. Oh, surprise! For me?
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
Oh. Disagree. I would not pee my pants.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
There's more?
Don't spoil it. Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
You guys are working too.
Yeah.
We didn't have plastic or metal barrels back then? That's true. So work with what you got. How does the rum keep it clean though? Or not clean, but like fresher than... No, it's still wet barrel.
Well, the surprise isn't even the... Shh.
What if I just sleep after that?
Hey, Arda, mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later, Lil, okay?
Maybe later? No, I have to send him one now.
It can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over there by the fire.
Our surprise is the dad.
But first, I know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like, on the house, to celebrate everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be?
So we could drink if we want to. Should we let this 12-year-old drink on a special day? We don't, the alcohol kills the germs. Oh, I see. Should the alcohol kill the germs in our system right now? We can get some Petrardi. No, I don't want Petrardi fizzy. I think trauma. Some mead, grog, or just some normal milk. Honestly, I would just go for the milk. Like me personally. If I had to drink. Like, milk. But, out of these three, not the fizzy. Fuck the fizzy. Let's go with, yeah, let's get some milk.
Coming right up.
Let's get some milk. Chug it. Nah, I did little sips. Little baby sips. Burp. Lil.
I'm sure
Yeah?
between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse, from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it.
I may be baked out of my gourd as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil, congratulations. What a party. Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Honestly, I am. I'm really feeling the love, Echo.
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
What badge and gun?
No one gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
I was supposed to have a badge and a gun?
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
But the badge, Lil. It's all in the badge.
I'm gonna miss this too.
Where's my badge? Is it the same thing?
I'll be sure to tell your tale in my travels if we survive this. Peace, little sister.
Feels like it's almost over.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo,
I thought he changed his
Alakazee.
Oh, he did it. Damn, how'd you do that?
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear.
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again. Come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl?
It's not my birthday.
It's not my birthday. I was fired. And these nice people are throwing me a party, but honestly, I just want to
still
curl up in
12.
the fetal position and sleep for a year.
Come on, Lil, be a good sport. If Arda and Emma don't see me do a magic trick, I don't get my 37 gold and contractually mandated piece of pie.
Play along.
I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. Lil. I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail.
A squirrel.
I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare?
A squirrel.
That's right! A
Wow.
sparrow!
What?
Ta-da!
Wow.
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails. And since when do they scamper through trees?
When they're not flying, of course.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Show me some more.
I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame.
Another sparrow? This one's a squirrel.
That's right! It's another sparrow!
Oh, this one's another sparrow. Okay. Bam.
Ta-da!
Edward, these hints suck. I'm sure Becky Schneiderman would love these tricks,
Gotta go
but I'm
make it. Oh,
just
okay.
not in the mood.
Thank you for hanging out this whole time, Hacks. I appreciate it. Make sure you get are you going to the airport now? And make sure you get there safely. Make sure you have everything you need. Or unless you're picking someone up, make sure they didn't forget anything. Make sure you get them. Bye-bye.
Despite your aggressive mediocrity at everything you try, I'm gonna miss you.
That's nice. I want to change the music. I want the accordion fantasy, please. Look at him. See it.
There she is, my little guardsman.
Day flight. Oh. Wow. How?
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters.
That's a nice hat.
I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
So they let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer. I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Oh. Happy.
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
Okay, Miss Abernathy, you calm down there. You don't need to bring this up all of a
This
sudden.
isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
Yeah, what the heck?
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Oh. The fuck is wrong with you, Miss Aranthi?
I do hope you'll tell your father how good of a babysitter I've been while he's been away.
Excuse me?
You were supposed to be looking after me?
I dressed you, I bathed you, I cooked you 3 square meals a day.
What the fuck?
I've been here, alone, this whole time.
Then tell me this. Who have I been bathing, Lil? Who?
Who have you been bathing? What is wrong with you, Miss Abernathy? What have you been doing?
Take your meds, Mrs. Abernathy.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning. This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Oh.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
It's a pretty fantastic hat, but it is what it is. Because we can't go outside. That's everyone.
Pretty cool, eh?
I heard your dad abandoned his regiment mid-battle because he missed you so much.
I sent him a letter, though.
Well, I heard he single-handedly bested a
Oh, yeah,
death
but
squad with his bare hands because he missed you so much.
I read on the councilwoman's death that he was granted leave because he left his daughter alone this whole time.
Aw, come on, Isla. Why do you always have to be like that?
Like what?
Like that. At any rate, your dad really loves you, Lil. Death squad or no?
That's nice. What about you guys again?
We all care about you, Lil. Have a rest. You've earned it.
Yippee. Let's go to bed. Without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's, home of the soup, was in a real predicament. Just like he did during the great bowl shortage of O2, Monty is gonna have to improvise. Throwing eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created the new signature menu item, the Slim Pickens Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. At the restaurant, it took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly put in her 2 weeks notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. Orator Cargan was granted the audience with the Queen and the Council that she so desired. But it was like super awkward because this was like, you know, the first time they had seen each other since the whole "you left me at the altar" thing. But Praetor held strong and admirably pleaded her case for the strategic trade routes and resources she could offer in exchange for the foreign aid Marvog so desperately needed. Impressed, Queen Desdemona announced the two nations would join in a tactical alliance against the common enemy. She then apologized to the Praetor for the way things ended on their wedding day and wished the best for her. Not knowing how to react to this genuine show of emotional maturity, Praetor Cargan panicked and started asking her if she was still with that loser goblin and saying things like, "I want you to draw me like one of your Kaladar girls." Nobody in the room was impressed by this behavior, least of all Chuck. Praetor Cargan returned to Marvog with a promise of the aid her people so dearly needed. That and a goblin's fist-sized shiner on her left eye. And newfound respect for goblins. Nice. Good job, buddy. The intelligence gained from the Bangalorian led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives. A win for the Sprawl and the seasonal losses. Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Bangalorian was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. That's what he's been looking for. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job, and it immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. Oh, okay. Well, we made money, so it's fine. Without the pure, unrefined power crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with, or even the awareness of, the Dark Mages. According to his former mentor Tyronius, Gary was just not Freedom Caucus material anymore. After being unceremoniously dumped by the Dark Mages, Gary went back to his work with Julian at the GLA. It took quite a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with tenacity and a bit of luck, Carl the Troll finally got it through to him and shattered Tyronius' hold. However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off when the light hits a power crystal just right, reminding him of the dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with his mages. Following this pronouncement, Teeny Tom eagerly limped all the way to the poultry shop and told the butcher about delivering the prized turkey. He then hobbled in the direction of the docks to meet his family and share the good news. The turkey arrived plump and juicy, just as Lil said it would. There was, unfortunately, the matter of the bill. You see, Lil and Tom never talked about who would be paying for the bird. By the time this oversight had been identified by the butcher's delivery person, the entire McGoblin family had devoured it, trimmings and all. This put the butcher in an awkward position. He knew the McGoblins didn't have the money to pay. And I mean, what can you get from the guy who hasn't got anything? Turns out you'd get a lot if you threatened him the right way. The already impoverished McGoblin were forced to give up their tent, the only means of keeping the rain and salty sea spray after the goblin heads, all because of Lil's selfish impulse to reenact the ending of a timeless Dickensian of "We ruined their lives." Oh no. That was the 4-star though. Whatever. Here's the naval battle. The fish is gonna body them. We're fine. We lost? But we have our sea monster. The Mer Warriors of Bubbletown watch distantly from their aquatic... Well, I didn't allow the things because of the sea monster, but... From their aquatic domain as the battle unfolded, the Sprawl's message to them was clear. This wasn't their fight. Captain Jane Pigeon and her pirates, Reed, Costume Brewery employees, raised the sails of the good ship Fermenter and set off for adventure. Luckily, the captain had the good fortune of removing their signature IPA from the ship prior to departure, which led the pirates to soberly take down a few more enemy vessels than it could have been had they been sauced. Dennis, the 7 all-time fish fighting champion, was released to the Sprawl Harbor with a loud plop. As he had done all his life, he liked the first thing he saw with all the ferocity a thoroughbred sarcastic-fingered fringe head could muster. Unfortunately, the first thing in Dennis's path were the other drafted forces. By the time the enemy arrived in the harbor, Dennis was fast asleep in the empty harbor with a full belly. Oh, I didn't allow the pirates either? Shit. Morning came and the waters of the Sprawl Harbor finally calmed. Well, the British Navy was always gonna be a strong fight, I guess. The enemy ship had left the harbor, but not before laying waste to the docks and the encampment that had sprung up there. War had caught up with the refugees once again. There were no survivors. Oof. The destruction of the docks will have a massive impact not only on the Sprawl's military forces, but on its ability to receive essential supplies and food. A red sky shone brightly that morning, an ominous portent of doom. Whoopsie. Teehee. I messed up a little, but that's okay. Level 12. Should be nearing the end.
We have just received word that the Sprawl forces have successfully pushed back the enemy. While some of the invading forces still remain just outside of the Sprawl, the remainder of the Petrardian detachment has been defeated or is retreating. While it is still too soon to declare victory, things are finally trending in the right direction. You probably can't tell by my voice, but I am very happy. We will be keeping this channel clear for further updates.
Well, that's great to hear. Maybe things can finally start to get back to normal.
Let me check something. How many little guards in chapters? If there's more, we're on chapter 12 right now. There are 12 chapters, so this is the last one. So we can finish this one. Let's see what happens. But be nice.
Hey, you two. Welcome to my bedroom, Cecil. Did you hear the news? We aren't going to be slaughtered by an invading army after all.
That's nice, even though I just lost.
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the Chronometer 3000 device.
No.
Never heard of it.
Isn't it the little doohickey that zapped me that one time?
Oh, right, that. Thanks, Dad. But I'm not just gonna give it to you, Cecil. Dr. B gave it to me and it's my job to protect it.
Well, my instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't comply.
Then it sounds like I'm coming with you, Cece.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't call me that.
I'm coming too. I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I be at work right now?
Fine. Dad, suit up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right. Let's go.
Let's go normally. Let's go to the war room. And plug out that fucking necklace. She's so angry.
Ah, there she is, Your Majesty. Lilith, the Gate Guardsman.
Yes, Lilith. I see you chose not to simply hand over the chronometer 3000 as requested.
No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule, gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back.
Silence.
Where's Chuck?
Where's Chuck?
Who?
The Goblin Revolutionary is securely under lock and key on charges of treason against Her Majesty.
You killed
That's
the
crazy.
king.
That's enough. Lilith, the chronometer 3000, hand it over now.
No.
No.
I beg your pardon?
Dr. B entrusted me with the chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the sprawl.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
He does not.
I'm sorry, does that mean there's an opening?
How dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless, pathetic, nobody guardsman!
Hey, now. So I am still a guardsman.
Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors. They are not leaving until they hand over the chronometer 3000.
Dr. B.
Nobody's doing anything with a chronometer until I hear from Dr. B.
Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed. There was a small mishap at the dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
Oh.
What? You killed Dr. B?
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so who can say?
Your Majesty, are you hearing this? Desdemona, snap out of it!
She can't help you now, child. The Athanatos Amulet of Total Mental Sublimation is among the oldest magic in the world, and its spell is not easily broken. Only the power of true friendship can release the
True
spell's
friendship.
hold.
That's me. That's me, I got that.
Lil, help me. My friend.
What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit. Okay. New plan. Give me the chronometer 3000 now, or I'll kill you.
Easy
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway? The war is over. Petrard is lost. The sprawl is coming out on top.
But at what cost? It's about more than just winning or losing the battles. It's about the lives lost regardless of the outcome. So much wasted life, and for what? With the power of the chronometer 3000, I can do better. I can assure that this war will never begin in the first place. Nobody has to die.
You know what? That actually sounds like the right thing to do.
And with more people alive, it means more smaggle slaves to serve under my
Smaggle
foot as I
slaves.
lead the dark magic users of the Mages Guild to
Why
domination
would
and
you even say
eternal
this?
glory.
You could have just left with the first line and I would have been like, hell yeah.
And that's where you lost me.
All I have to do is go back and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony.
But the war wasn't started because Desdemona married Chuck. It's because she didn't choose Prince Phineas. Nobody has to die.
True, but where's the fun in that?
I can't let you do this. Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is, the chronometer 3000.
gonna use
Give
it
it to
now.
me.
Is he gonna come back with me? Why would I throw it? What? What? Why would he even have a chance?
What happened? Where am I? The palace. Oh, the wedding. But it's not the same. Desdemona's gonna marry Praetor Kargan? And there's that bastard Tyronius, and he's got my chronometer. What is he gonna do?
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my god, Dad! No! No, 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 no!
All of a sudden.
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. Ugh, but this time they hit something important. To think I've lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding. Lil, I'm sorry I failed you. I love you, Lil.
He's not questioning the wedding at all.
Dad?
Oh, he's dead as fuck.
Don't do this to me. This can't be happening.
Oh.
Dad, please, come back.
He's dying in front of his child.
Drat! Even without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another timeline with more favorable variables.
How'd he get it? Bro, I had it in my pocket.
Oh god, what? Dad, you're alive!
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing you?
I've got no time for another tutorial.
So now she's marrying him. Let's go to the musician.
Okay, go check out the band.
Whatever you say, kiddo.
Go over there. Select this if you want to advance to the next timeline. Okay. What you doing over there, Tyronius?
Ouch! What is that? Some kind of force field? I can't get anywhere close to Tyronius while it's up. Maybe there's someone who could help me disable it.
Hey, B.
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
Why am I asking about the glasses? Desdemona and this suitor are focused on a ceremony. Nothing they can do to help them. Okay.
Again, despite your humble background, lovely work planning this wedding.
Magician, help me.
Articulus, I need your help. You see that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed them out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I know spells that might work, but I'm not technically licensed to cast it.
Oh, life and death.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine. There is a loophole. If the ancient elven hymn Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus is being performed, my license increases by 3 levels.
Oh.
Then I'd have no problem casting the spell for you.
Okay.
What does the title of that elvish song mean?
No one knows.
Oh.
I'll see what I can do.
Cool. Oops. Stay here, or go to Tyronius.
Okay, try not to get his attention.
Ooh, spooky.
You go over there. I'll talk to them.
Excuse me,
Oh,
but do you take
different
requests? Would you be able to sing Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus?
Ah, a true connoisseur. No problem.
Hey, buddy.
Let's just get to the I do's already, am I right? I don't know what that wedding officiant is waiting for.
Oh, darling, a wedding is a terrible bore without a truly delicious bubbly. My dear darling councilwoman Ash, always.
Yes, thank you for that. Oh, we don't have actual time. I didn't realize there was an actual countdown here.
Do you hear that?
Ah, I can feel the prohibitive and arbitrary restrictions placed on my spellcasting fading away. Behold.
He's like, oh, now I come beat his ass. Oi.
Now I've got you. Dad, give me a hand with this clown.
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Lightning. Game over. Oh. Unarmed, Hamish fell immediately to one of Tyronius' fatal spells. The mage then strangled Lil to death.
I guess Dad can't take him down unarmed. Let's see if I can do something about that.
Okay. Let's retry. We're still able to go back though, which is interesting.
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time to explain, but I need to find you a weapon, and when I give the signal...
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk and ready to go. Who am I fighting?
See that necromancer-looking guy? That guy.
Oh, that might be tough. He looks spry. I can try my best, but I'd feel better if I had some kind of weapon to protect you with.
She's marrying the fucking
I'm on it.
Is that an option to let him in? Starker, can I?
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext.
Yeah, your sword, please. Can I? Can't use your weapon. You're not a mage.
Gary, you're still good in this timeline.
How nice of you to say.
I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field.
I'm pretty new at this, but I should have something. I just don't have enough mana stored up to cast it. But
this
is a matter of...
Okay, fine, but you didn't hear it from me. The secret ingredient in Monty's soup is narcotics-grade pixie dust.
Oh.
That's why everyone around here is so obsessed with it. It's really not all that great.
And
narcotics-grade pixie dust is a favorite of students at the Mages Guild because it gives them a major mana boost. Get me some soup, and I should be able to execute the spell.
Okay. Let's get some soup. B.
Thanks for choosing Monty's, home of the soup.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here yet.
Hey, bounty hunter.
Yes?
Give me that blaster I know you got on ya.
Why should I?
Plead.
It's for the good of the city.
That doesn't really appeal to me.
Can I bribe you?
Give me that.
Why?
I'll pay you a lot of gold.
Sounds good.
I get the blaster again. If he turns, he'll be equipped this weapon. Cool.
This hat, it is not.
Here's some soup.
I've got it.
I should have already had the gun,
That's
but whatever.
some good shit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
brimming with mana now, baby. At least, I hope that's what I'm brimming with. Here goes nothing.
Okay. And Homage is right there. So now I can go attack him and I give him a gun.
Dad, now!
How's this for being a useless...
You continue to...
Don't even think about it.
He got a gun.
Why, you meddlesome...
Now, Lil, get the doohickey.
Not before I go back one more time.
No!
Yeah. How is he missing? How is the one that has the device missing the chance to use it for themselves?
Lil!
What, Dad? I just had the strangest... Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him and I grabbed for it and...
And before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week. You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster who became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war? And Desdemona?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hello, Lil.
She's in my room.
Desdemona? You're being mind controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
Nice. No amulet.
You're not wearing his amulet anymore. Did you know that it was allowing him to control your mind?
No, I wasn't aware of that when he gave it to me.
And that a spell could only be broken by true friendship. And then you started to break free because I was your true friend. So are we
We're
like
besties
now?
We're besties for real, for real.
Again, I don't recall any of this. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him or the device since.
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's notes, once a chronometer has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
So, Dr. B, she's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Yeah, of course.
Of course I can. You weren't you. I can only imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
Yeah, I do
But
really
the
well.
war, has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you. And our forces remain victorious.
Nice.
Since our victory, a number of the mages that were loyal to Tyronius have disappeared into hiding, but a few of the good ones have come forward and revealed that many of their ranks were working against Tyronius in secret. And with the war won and Tyronius out of the way, they rallied together and declared Echo their new leader.
He was the founder, wasn't he? Hooray.
Well, that's great news. Echo is the best choice for the job. So, what now?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy? Work the night shift? Harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over.
It's not over.
You don't have to
anymore
do
game.
any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
Can I get paid to be your friend?
That sounds good to me.
Can I get paid?
Join
to
me at
be
the palace
your
once you're
friend?
feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Taco night.
Finally!
The long-awaited tacos.
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed. You can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about. Or, join me for another shift.
Yeah. Work the guard shift. I love working the guard shift.
Well, one more shift couldn't hurt, could it?
I love working the guard shift. Little guardsman. It's never over. Never over. We keep going. We just make our choices last. Your choices have led to the best ending with the Sprawl repelling something and you defeated Tyronius.
Without the burden of Tyronius' amulet affecting her judgment,
Yeah, I got the best
Desdemona
ending,
became a
apparently. Hell
great,
yeah.
kind, and fair ruler to the Sprawl.
Oh, whoops. Wrong button.
Although the city was battered, it would not be broken, and her rule ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity and innovation. The Queen and her royal consort Chuck made the brave choice to undergo couples counseling to work through the fallout from Desdemona's actions while under Tyronius's control. After a long absence from the public eye, the couple was spotted walking in the garden district, holding hands and laughing.
Nice.
Soon after the Sprawl's victory, the Goblin Liberation Army was officially disbanded. It wasn't needed anymore. The Queen promoted a number of its leaders into positions in the City Council and the Guard Corps, and barring a few minor incidents, a more tolerant version of the Sprawl seems to be blossoming.
Nice.
On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon.
Okay.
Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them, again, but the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together.
That's nice. Good for them.
Councilwoman Ash's power on the city council
stick.
waned after the sprawl's victory. As a result of the newly appointed non-human council members, she received a number of reprimands for her outdated and offensive attitudes towards goblins. She has been seen meeting with a number of wealthy and powerful merchant families in recent days, but her full intentions are not yet clear. After the war, Lieutenant Stryker tried to relax. She failed.
Okay, that's fine.
Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury. Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt.
I didn't really notice the fish in his belt, but yes.
Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death,
we don't
Lil
know.
has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the sprawl. In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking. Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world. Lil continued to cover for her dad at the guard shed, and he continued placing bets on Goblin Ball games. Customer surveys indicate that Lil has become somewhat better at the job.
Yippee. I must keep working.
What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask? Well, that's me. I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks. So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there. When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there.
Well, yeah,
and
you
when
do
the
that.
next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there.
Yeah. Unless you die, because you're old. But, yeah. Little guardsman. That's the game. A lot of alternate endings as well. I like to try them out on my own time. But luckily we got the best ending here because I'm a gamer. So, oh my god, that's a big guy. I don't know what the point of that guy is. And what's the point of the demon? I thought that he would come back and like speak normally to us at some point. But no, he was just there and he spooked us and that's pretty much it. Oh, another guy. Oh, it's like them coming through time or something. It's them and their levers. I see. Oh, it's like the evolution of Hamish. The line of guardsmen. Can I like fast forward this a little? I don't want to skip it. I want to look at these things. With a beetle and now it's a... Yeah. Guy's over there. Roman. Normal looking guy. and then me. You're sort of there. That's the rest. The beginning is nice. But yeah, I think that's it. Let's skip ahead to the end, see if there's any post credits. Nope. Okay. Well, that is that. So, let's go ahead and find out to read. Oh, the devs, I think they check all the times that you or for people that played this game. They responded to our to my thing again. A little crazy. Okay, let's see. A couple people, I think. Oh, let's go to the ending while I do that. Going to another game. I need to get past this ad to see how they're doing. Okay, how about them? I think it's fine. I think to kind of oh, they're so loud. Should find out. I don't think I've only read them like once before. He's Waka. He's a non-VTuber as far as I remember. Haven't really interacted with them that much, but you know, it's fine. Here's the raid message and the sub raid if you are subscribed. That's it. Thanks for watching. Those of you who've been lurking as well. I see you. I know who you are. But yeah, it's playing something called Mecha Break. I don't know much about it, but I think it's like a 4-player co-op mecha game. I don't know. But yeah. Next stream's next week. I mean, whatever games. I'll be doing stuff tomorrow as well. I think Sundays will be regular Baldur's Gate with Banana on her stream. So go ahead and check that out if you want to see more stuff. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.